on a man. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The other's on a man. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The other's on a man. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. Talking when it's sketchy. One's fucking delicious. The other's on a man.
Woo! What's going on? How's the pizza?
It's going good. It's going good so far. I'm enjoying it. Thank you.
Sausage?
It is sausage, yes.
That's a weird fucking
choice by me. I know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like sausage pizza, but I've been more of a pepperoni guy of recent.
I've been like a pepperoni guy for like 20 years, so I figured I'd switch it up.
I mean, I like extra cheese. I'll just
True.
be bland as shit.
True. Normally, what I'll do is I'll get pepperoni, pineapple, and banana peppers.
That's fucking. I mean, that's
Sounds
gross.
It's really good though.
It's gross. No,
it's so good. Or no, actually,
gross.
I'll do pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos.
It's even worse.
So much better.
It got worse as you talked. It's crazy. I respect it though.
I hope so. I hope so. One of these days we gotta get like a background music.
Fucking going background music. All right, hold on.
Like a very soft, very low background music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll put it
Just
on
kinda
8, and I'll give you. How about daydreaming?
Pineapple and bacon. Nice. Yes, I agree. Pineapple and bacon's good. Yes, I love that. Perfect. Yep, right there. There we go. Something a little small, something simple.
I'll drop a little bit more. I don't want to have a fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This isn't your daily dose of ASMR.
It could be.
Could be. It could be. But figure we just kind of start a little slow, hang out for a sec before we go in, because the first topic's gonna be fucking dark. It's just gonna be dark. I hate it. I say dark as if like something barely actually happened. It didn't really, but still, it's dark to me because I actually enjoyed the game.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too.
Yeah, and I probably still am until everything kicks off. Who knows? Actually I can't lie. I already installed it.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I already did.
In case you're wondering what we're talking about, of course we're going to talk about Helldivers 2.
Helldivers.
And why?
Ooh.
And why? So I'll pull up my screen here, because this is just, it goes beyond just, as you can see, I have 2 articles here. Helldivers 2 community manager claims players in countries where PlayStation Network is not available will not need to link Steam account.
Yeah, I mean, the baseline of that title, that some countries won't have access to Helldivers 2 because of this change, because PlayStation Network isn't available in every country. To be exact, out of 190 countries, only 62 countries are able to use PSN.
Yeah.
That's not even half. Not even half of the list can use PSN. So you're going to exclude half of the countries of the world, or around 65% of the countries all around the world, for this change.
Sony Helldivers 2 publisher announced players would be required to link their Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account, or they would no longer be able to play the game beginning of June, which is a weird thing to because they implemented it yesterday.
Right.
And it's like, oh, but the beginning of June, it's like.
Yeah, at the beginning of June, it becomes absolutely mandatory. Right now, you can still get in there without it, but in June, it becomes absolutely mandatory. I'm surprised they didn't push it back a little bit further.
Sony stated, due to technical issues at launch of Helldivers 2, we allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PSN to be temporarily optional. Well, just leave it optional.
Yeah, leave it optional, but also too, Steam has their own accounts. They have their own verification with phone numbers and emails. So I'm not understanding why you need a PSN account for extra verification or banning purposes, whatever have you. Steam has all that already.
I have no idea.
Well, Valve, I should say, has all that.
Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studio games. First off, you're not
Hold
going
on.
to sit here
Oh
and talk
god.
to me
Oh,
about
the
safety
PlayStation
for
safety.
players on the PSN. The thing has been hacked and been down more by hackers than anything else. Like in 1 year, I think it was like every other fucking month the PSN was down for like 15, 20 days, and people were getting hundreds or thousands of dollars stolen out off their credit cards. But you're gonna tell me that linking it to a PSN is gonna keep safety?
To be exact, and the first noticeable breach that was reported was first slated in 2011, where 70 million users were compromised,
There you go.
and then in 2014, yet again, North Korean hackers did their thing with the PSN network yet again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, love that.
This is our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. It also allows those players that have been banned the right to appeal.
So you couldn't do that before, or like
right.
You just didn't have this built into your game at all, like into your software at all. Like you didn't think about this going forward.
And I actually have screenshots from, I think, some kind of community manager from Discord, and she was like going back and forth on Twitter, and she says that no, we could do before. It just makes it easier when you have a linked PSN. And now her tweets are protected. She made herself private on Twitter.
Yeah, I wonder why.
It then declared, as such as May 6, all new Helldiver 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam account to a PlayStation Network account. I thought it was in June. Why are we making new players do it on May 6th, which is Monday?
Right.
And everyone else do it on June. I don't understand the difference.
See, like a lot of people are going to view this as like, oh, like, you know, like for a lot of people that have been playing, I wouldn't say for a lot, for some people that have been playing already, they're like, all right, whatever. It's just whatever. But to new people who just buy the game and they go in, they go, I'm going to play Helldivers, and then they log on, it's like, please connect to PlayStation Network account. If you don't have one, create one here. They're going to say, fuck this game.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to do the extra step. They bought the game to play the game. Now you're making them go somewhere else. A lot of people are just kind of like, no.
Yesterday of Obi-Wan. I built my PC to escape the console gaming, not to join them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's why I have a PC. That's why I haven't touched. I literally have 2 Xboxes in my house. I don't touch them. Every now and again, I might play like MLB The Show or hockey or something like that. But other than that, I don't touch the Xbox. I can't tell you the last time I actually physically turned mine on for myself. Required to, current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have a linked Steam and PlayStation account by June 4th. Here is their rollout of the linking.
Yep. And it even gives you the website of where to go to create your account for PSN. Yeah. And then here's the CEO.
Yeah, that's the next one. I can't wait to, you'll see. This dude's a complete jackass. One of the complaints against the announcement was the fact that PlayStation Network is not available in all countries across the world. Helldivers 2 CEO John Pilestead, I'm just going to go Johan. I'll call him Johan. I'll call him Jay. Initially addressed this complaint on May 3rd, writing on X. We were discussing that question with our partners at PlayStations and trying to find a solution.
Here's the thing. You can't. Because it's not available. It's not there. Sony is not going to build you a fucking tower and a server in that area for just shits and giggles so people can play your game. They don't care.
No, what they're going to do is we talked at the beginning of this article, they're going to just not make those players have to sign in, but then force new players to sign in as of May 6th, have returning players link it as soon as June 4th, and the people in those countries don't have to do it at all. I don't understand this different, like, it should be all for one or all for not. I don't understand.
Right.
It makes no sense to me.
I definitely agree. It's either that, or if they're going to have them, they're going to have their connection routed to the nearest area to where it requires a PSN, which will cause their ping to spike, and then they're going to quit the game anyway.
Right. This is the tweet that is mentioned up here. Now, one of the game's community managers, Spitz, this is from Discord, claims players in countries where PlayStation Network is not available will not need to link a PlayStation Network account in order to play. First, Spitz addressed his flippant remark regarding players' complaints about linking their accounts to PSNs. He wrote, "Yeah, I was completely unaware how many countries didn't have the ability to make a PSN account. That's a fucking issue. Why don't you know that?"
Right. Why didn't you do your research before Sony come to you saying, "Hey, we want this to happen"? Say no, fuck off.
Even be like, don't be afraid to be the dumb guy in the room. Like, hey, just a quick question: does every country that our game's available, do they have PSN there,
do they have PSN or like what? They do. They do. So
excuse me if I'm stupid, but
how many countries, by the way, has PSN? Oh, a lot of them. 69.
Yeah.
Out of George, how many countries are there? 190. So like 65% of the countries don't have PSN.
Something like
that. We'll work around it.
Yeah.
Hey, Xbox. I don't get why that's not a topic of discussion. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like, hey, because I guarantee you, this was a collaboration between Sony and Helldivers. This wasn't just one party. So, if you don't like the idea of it, right? You don't have, to sit there as a company and say, well, we have to do what Sony says. Why? Unless you have a particular contract with Sony.
Yeah.
Which they most likely do, but at the same time, why can't you ship the Xbox? Because they were planning on it.
Yeah, and I read something yesterday that there isn't, as of right now, there are no plans to put Helldivers to an Xbox.
Yikes.
Especially now with the mandatory linking of PSN, because no matter how fluid fucking Xbox wants to be with their exclusive, there's no way in hell Xbox is going to allow a PSN network sign-in on their console. It's just not going to happen.
I mean, hey, Phil Spencer, I mean, he's trying to be revolutionary. I appreciate the dude, but there's got to be like a breaking point where you just say stop, because Sony's not fucking game for all this, and they're not going to do it. But Phil wants to be the leading one. Hats off to him. So Gears and Halo are going to be on every console.
Yeah,
that's bold.
Good job.
That's fucking bold.
And then PlayStation people were like, "Oh, could you imagine?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I can, because guess what? I can play on PC: God of War, Uncharted, Last of Us, Spider-Man." So it's not like it's crazy,
right?
It's just crazy that like Xbox was the first one to do it. You would think eventually like Sony.
So
would be the first one.
How come I don't need to pay a PSN account to play the other games?
You probably will soon.
But like, why not? Why is it Helldivers?
I deeply regret implying that it was so easy for everyone to just sign up and not to have to worry about it. It's absolutely not our intention to force people to break Sony TOS or just not play the game if they're in a restricted region. There needs to be a better solution. Don't make it a thing.
Right. Just don't
reverse it.
Just don't fucking do it. That's the only answer.
You put out this game. Now, I know originally you were supposed to have to link a PSN, but something fucked up and they said, don't worry about it. It will be optional. Cool. Then you saw the fucking game explode and how popular it was. At that point, you go, you know what? Maybe not on this game, because we don't want to do anything that could jeopardize this fucking juggernaut we got. And now you did.
Yeah, you definitely
I don't
did.
care if it's only 10%. That's 10% less. I don't care if it's only 5%. That's 5% less players on your platform. 5% less players spending money in your game. I don't care what the percentage is. It's whatever the percentage will be. It's that much less than what you would have had if you just wouldn't have done this dumb shit.
Right. I absolutely agree. But at the same time, again, if it was meant to have it in the first place, which is fine, because I'm pretty sure it was actually on the Steam page that you had to have a PSN account. It didn't work, so they said, fuck it, don't worry about it. And then when you launch it, the website crashes for fucking 2 days.
Yep.
So then people couldn't play the game at all.
This is my favorite part. In a follow-up post, Spitz wrote, if a better solution isn't provided for players who are in regions without PSN coverage, I'm assured that we won't be making the requirement mandatory for those players. We're not going to force people to either break or TOS or not play the game. After previously disparaging gamers and claiming that negative feedback would not matter, Spitz now indicates that players should continue to provide negative feedback so they can use it in discussions with Sony.
Number one, tells you right there. It's not Helldivers then. It's Sony.
Of course it's Sony.
So that's a big problem. And again, I'm really curious to see if they have something in their contract where they can't go to Xbox. Because if not, I don't know why there's like, hey, Phil, hey, buddy, come here. Come here, friend.
I just don't understand.
I would have jumped ship and went straight to Xbox and fucking the heart. The minute they said, hey, we're going to start requiring this. Hey, fuck off. Thanks.
It's so ironic that a game that is based solely on fighting for liberty,
in a severely satire universe,
that is obviously over, parodied version of America now, you get this where you need to have all these different things. It's like, wait, what happened to freedom? What happened to liberty? What happened to
all these
your
things
game's based on? The community manager wrote, players making their displeasure known through reviews, refunds, etc. Oh, refunds. Beautiful. Gives us more pull in the discussions with Sony. They don't read our Discord. They should. It hurts to see the game's popularity suffer in ratings. It sure does. But discussions are ongoing and our team is on the side of the players. I doubt it in this fight. It's unrealistic to expect people to make PSN accounts in different regions to get past the account linking requirement. We are aware of that. Discussions are ongoing. Just don't have it, fucking reverse it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely reverse it. And just for, a little bit, talking about, downvote the game and things like that, whatever have you. All they did.
As noted above, he previously indicated negative feedback did not matter writing. Feedback is always listened to. Most of it is passed on, and most of what is passed on is considered and goes into what changes we make when it comes to a requirement from Sony that has existed since pre-launch. I don't think feedback is going to change much.
Yeah. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy.
Nevertheless, negative feedback has been piling up in the player base.
No shit.
Dwindling. Steam DB reports peak concurrent players today has only reached 115,000 players, down from 119 from May 3rd and 119,000 players on May 2nd.
Right. So
it went from 119,000 to 571 to the 119,000 to 27 to 115,000 130.
Yeah, they're going to slowly start lose more and more and more and more as you get closer to that deadline of people needing that PSN account. It's going to start dipping a lot more.
You see this?
And then again, playing right now, 24-hour peak, the all-time peak, 400.
So it went from 115,000 130 to 111,000 980 in 3 days.
Yep, it's just dropping, as I said, and it's going to continue to do so. Yep, just follow the trend downward, and it'll keep going. And here's your reviews.
On top of the player base dwindling, the game's Steam reviews have been overwhelmingly negative over the last couple of days. On May 3rd, the game received 62,477 negative reviews and only 252 positive reviews. On Saturday, May 4th, it received 94,055 negative reviews. It has received 0 positive reviews.
What happens when you piss off the player base?
24 hours, you piled up over 100,000 negative reviews in 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hope Sony listens. But on to the next one.
Oh, here we go with Johan.
Yeah. Helldivers 2 CEO Johan appears completely unaware that PlayStation Network linking requires facial scanning or ID submission. That's why people are pissed off. Not because you have to but Xbox makes you do that. No, this is what people are mad about. The facial scanning or ID submission. Fuck off. It ain't happening. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, there's no fucking reason for that.
Wait till you see what he said. Arrowhead Game Studios and Helldivers 2 CEO Johan respond to gamers being extremely upset about the game requiring Steam players to link their Steam accounts to a PSN account in order to play the game beginning in June. Sony Interactive Entertainment, the game's publisher, published a post to the game's Steam forums announcing this requirement earlier this week. Sony said it due to, we just literally read this.
Yep.
And this is the same fucking thing from the last article. We can scroll down just a bit. Here we go. So Johan said, Johan attempted to calm gamers down, posting to X, "Hey everyone, in regards to account linking and questions thereto, wow, please reference PlayStation support. If you have any further questions, you can reach out using the contact PlayStation support at the bottom of the page." Former WoW team leader Mark Hearn replied, or Grums on X,
Yep.
"Fix your
Love
community
Grums.
managers. They are creating a PR disaster for you." And this is that person Spitz that we literally just talked about
Right.
from last article. Johan replied,
Yeah.
I understand that linking accounts and signing up for additional services may not be something that some users would like to do, and that needs to be respected. While the Steam page has always shown the requirements on the game page, I wish we had been more clear with the long-term intent to not disappoint any of the divers out there. Me too.
Same. That would have been nice. I mean, you've been pretty vocal on Twitter the last, I don't know, couple months. I don't know why you just didn't say it. You know what I mean?
You know?
Just kind of like a part of the roadmap. Hey, by the way, around June, you know, if you notice on the Steam page, it does say they require a PSN. It was, you know, there's some problems at launch, but we will be requiring that starting in June. Just want to let everybody know, you know, it's part of our roadmap to get it working again. And, you know, it probably would have smoothed over a little bit more, but we still would have had a lot of people just not about it.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
A number of individuals then informed him that linking their Steam account to a PSN account requires a phone number, ID, or facial scan in the UK. One stated that it's also the fact that I'm forced to hand over a phone number, ID, or facial scan just to make the bloody account in the UK. Xbox doesn't ask you
Definitely from the UK.
for that sort of stuff when you make it. Also, the fact that they've had so many data breaches, so I doubt said information is safe in their hands. Johan replies, "Is this true? ID or facial scan? Why don't you know that?
Right,
These are questions you should ask."
Oh, dear Lord. Stop just bending the fucking knee to goddamn Sony and fucking stick up for your goddamn game.
So here's the same person replying. Age verification. Select a method to verify your age. Any data used for the verification won't be saved. Facial scan,
Sure.
ID.
Won't be saved my ass.
Right? So we come down here. Ex-user Maverick Live also informed Johan it's true for those who reside in the UK and Ireland. He also linked the PlayStation support page for the UK that states, "We are piloting an age verification process for players to register for new accounts in the UK and Ireland. If you are setting up an adult account, you will be asked to provide proof that you are over the minimum of age for that type of account using an age verification service." Now, I could put my tinfoil hat on and say, it kind of seems like
They're trying to find the children.
or like have some kind of weird like fucking register, because like it states that it's for new accounts, and
Right.
Sony just made it, well, is now enforcing it. You have to make an account if you don't have one to play this game, which then it's going to force people in the UK and Ireland and probably other places to give their ID or facial scan up to Sony.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. And again, with all the data breaches they've had, again, 2011, 70 million of their users were completely out there. 70 million. That's a very large number. That's probably almost number of players inside the United States. Almost. It's probably like 40% of them.
It also notes that the age verification is done via mobile number, face scan, or ID methods. Right. Johan responded, bewildered. "Wow, that seems crazy, but I assume it's a law in the UK that you need to be able to verify age of your users. Either way, sounds like a bit too much for my freedom-loving mind."
Then stick up for your fucking game and tell Sony no. If not, jump ship to Xbox.
Like, what the?
I don't understand it.
Because okay, if this is the CEO of this place, this isn't some fucking community manager on Discord. This isn't me.
Yeah, this is
on
the actual
Twitter.
CEO.
This is the CEO of the fucking company saying
of
that's
Arrowhead
too
Studios.
much for my freedom-loving mind. So that goes directly against what Sony is trying to do. It's your game. I get Sony's publishing it, but it's your game.
But again,
and it's a hot game too. So if you go to the table going, "We don't want this," well then it won't be on network. No problem.
Xbox, hello.
Or just on Steam. It's already a fucking huge success on Steam.
Right.
They can easily
Who-
fund themselves. It's
Come
definitely
on.
not. It's definitely not a problem. But moving into that too, again, by him saying that, comes out 100% of him disagreeing with Sony from the get-go, but doesn't have the balls to stick up for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's what that tells me. I don't know the guy. Never talked to him a day in my life. But when you have a game out there, and you are this adamant and this talkative about your title, talking to fans, talking to people, trying to calm people down, trying to settle disputes about certain policies that your game has, things like that, and then Sony comes to you and says, "Hey, we're doing this thing now. By the way, get it done." He says, "Yes, yep, no problem. All right, we'll get it done." And then he's like, and then down the line, you're like, "Huh, shit, like, no, I don't like any of that at all. Like, why did you do all those things?" Tell Sony that, and tell them, "No, we're not doing it."
Yeah, 1,000%. I saw
I
this.
don't understand.
I thought it was funny. Helldivers 2 community manager declares game is pretty woke and reveals game was banning individuals she deemed bigots, transphobes, homophobes, and racists.
Sounds like you deserve to get fired.
I wonder how many fucking pronouns she has in her fucking X account. Oh yeah, I can just tell. I could just tell.
I could just tell. Oh
Look
yeah.
at her.
Look at that. Their last name Baskin, dude.
Yeah, Catherine Baskin. I also don't like terms casual and hardcore because they come with the implication that skill equals passion. Oh my fuck! I hate these fucking people. I can't stand these fucking people. I really do.
So, if you have a passion for something, you're gonna do it a lot. If
Which-
you do
and
it a
you-
lot, which is gonna
right?
translate into a
Right?
skill,
Oh, there it is. You don't
So,
get
yes,
skill by doing something
yes,
you
it does.
hate.
right? No,
I hate it,
you're gonna
Matt.
quit.
I'm still not good at it because I don't like it. I can do basic shit, right?
Hey,
But
same. That's where I am.
don't give me fucking calculus or I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Don't.
Find the sum for X. That's
I'm
a
not
letter,
gonna
my
use it. Don't
guy.
give a
This
fuck.
is math. Why you got letters in this bitch?
Yeah. No, I agree. But
I don't
goddamn,
care. But you know, I love history. I love English class. I love
love
writing. And guess what I do today? Still, I love history. I love writing. I love reading. I love stories. That's what it's crazy because my passions means I have.
history's the
skill in
only
those
one for me.
things.
Really, I didn't really care for anything else besides history.
Really? You're a weirdo.
Never. I can give a fuck. It's like history.
I'm not talking much because it's not my turn to talk. It's time for black people to be heard, for white people to listen. I want to continue to do everything I can to help, including passing the mic. Okay. Are they like silenced? They can't speak. Like and
So,
does she not realize how ironic this statement is? She's a white person who is like saying black people need me to get out of the way so they can speak. Like, no, they don't.
first off, I don't know. I don't know if you know this or not, but you're typing on Twitter. There is no microphone. There's no one speaking. Everyone can reply as fast as you can fucking type that sentence. What are you doing getting out of the way of what exactly? Because again, while you're trying to type that out on your fucking phone and taking about an hour because you can't see it, because you need your reading glasses too, everyone probably responded at least 270 times before you got done your one sentence.
Bro,
You're just an idiot.
I hate this and it's ironic, and that's the fucking part that kills me, and that's what makes me laugh so hard. It's the fact of like these people who are obviously white are saying, oh, like basically they're saying, oh, it's their time to speak. White people need to listen. So what you're saying is you need to take yourself out of the place because if you didn't do that, then they couldn't speak. Like, so where's this like savior? You're not a savior to anybody. It was 2020 when you wrote this. Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure she's oppressing people.
Yeah, but
From
the
that
person who's
statement.
banning everybody for her opinions. I'm so tired of gangs focusing on parent/child narratives, period, let alone male-centric ones. There are other relationships worth exploring in games. And
No,
there
there's not.
are.
No one cares.
But there are. Go play them. Go play them.
I don't know if you know this, but The Last of Us is a dad and daughter.
The Last of Us 2 has a transgender character in it. Go play it.
Yep. Hey, I don't know if you know this. Silent Hill 2, you play as the dad, and then Silent Hill 3, you play as the lost daughter.
Go play Resident Evils. Or you're Jill Valentine. Go play Resident Evil 3.
There's quite a few games out there that
Go
actually
play
have different
Tomb Raider.
style
Oh, you
relationships.
can't. She's a white colonist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not yet. I got the.
Oh no, not anymore. She's selling it back to say sorry.
Yes, there you go.
Fucking. You know what? I like games with female stories. I like women. I like to see more women doing things in games that aren't motivated entirely by men.
You haven't played half the games that are out there, have you? Like any of them. Most of the characters throughout Resident Evil were all female. Most. Besides
What is
2,
the percentage
3
of
yeah.
anything in the video game world? What's the percentage of it being male? I don't care about the skin color. I care about the sex here.
Hey,
Male.
I had the perfect game for you. Perfect game. Just came out, actually. We're going to go back to it. But, I mean, there's a lot of games out there. I mean, one of my favorite ones that actually released on... That actually was on the original Xbox that I fell in love with because it was my first time playing at the time was Perfect Dark Zero.
Is she brain damaged?
Oh, by the way, did I ever mention that that Samus is a woman in Metroid? It's a woman.
Yeah, it's a woman.
Don't know if you know that or not. But
I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that, lady? You probably fucking didn't know it for some reason.
There's quite a few women out there.
There's a lot of women out there that fucking are cool and they do badass shit. You just gotta fucking go play. It's this fucking thing where it's like people were like, we need more gay characters in comic books. So they started turning characters gay that weren't gay. Like pick a Robin, he's probably gay now. Superboy and Green Lantern and shit like that. But you know what's happening to those comics? No one's fucking buying them.
Yep.
Because the people who are championing for it don't read comics.
Yep.
So now you're crashing industries because you're not supporting it, and then you're going to go complain on X. But, oh, I wish there was more this story and that story. There are, but no one buys them because they're so niche to a very certain specific person. But they're not buying. Those people that they made it for don't buy it.
No, of course not. You know what I mean?
If you bought it more, you would have more of it. I'm sorry I don't know if you noticed. At the end of the day, they're a business. And if they make something, they go, yeah, you're right. We'll give you more of this. And then after a couple of years, they go, yeah, no one's fucking buying this. I'm done. I ain't doing this shit. Because that's what's going to happen soon. Especially with video games. And so they're going to be like, no one's fucking buying this shit. We're wasting money. How about like Square Enix?
Square Enix
lost $135 million in the last quarter.
Yeah, something like that. I think it was like $135 million.
They're negative. For the first time. Why?
140 million in losses due to content abandonment.
Yeah, it was because of games they were developing, and they said, "Fuck that," because this shit don't sell. Get the fuck out of here. They literally just ceased to make the fucking thing.
They chopped it. They said, "Fuck this shit." They did not care whatsoever. All right. Yeah. In light of the myriad of changes underway in the environmental surroundings in the group, the statement reads: Square Enix plans to revise the group's approach to the development of high-definition games with the intention of being more selective and focus the allocation of development resources, which is what you should do as a fucking company. You don't need 80 million goddamn things getting ready to be done. Just focus on the ones that's going to make you the most money, they're going to sell the most, and put all your resources and time into those few titles to make actually things that people are going to enjoy and like and that's actually going to be good. And then release them.
Here's a hot take for you, and some people might not like it, but I don't care.
Right.
Square Enix only has to fucking put out Final Fantasy titles, and they'll make money.
Absolutely.
That's all they have to do.
I mean, you have Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trials coming out in June. It's their next expansion, and the very first expansion that kind of the ending of their 10-year story and kind of branches into their new 10-year story. So it's going to be kind of interesting there. So that's going to sell it already sold through the goddamn roof. Back in 2021, you weren't able to buy it digitally because there were so many goddamn sales of the game.
Oh wait, I forgot to hit my new button for that lady.
Oh yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Who are you? Like who? Like
I love that. I love that.
I need to fucking get Vivek Ramaswamy when he's like,
oh my god, shut the fuck up.
At a certain point, just shut the fuck up.
Love that, man.
Like
so
seriously. Just shut the fuck up.
That shit was funny. This decision calls for the Final Fantasy VII's Rebirth's performance. All right, but that seems less likely. Back mid-April, analyst Daniel Ahmed observed that the sequel to the monstrously popular first installment was reportedly selling about half of what the remake sold in time. That's what happens when you take a remake of a game and you split it up into parts for people to buy later. It's just eventually the people are going to stop buying because they don't give a fuck anymore. FF7 Remake not only came out during the COVID-19 pandemic, so more people are bound to order it or buy it digitally and play it because most people are stuck in the goddamn houses for some odd reason. It was the first of the trilogy of the remake. I mean, I spent more time outside than ever.
Like, bro, I literally was
I don't
driving
understand.
at work, like literally yesterday, and I was driving, and the fucking guy comes to a stop sign, and he has a mask on in his own car, and I pointed at him. He looks at me. I'm like,
I love those people.
Fucking pussy. Like, what? What are you afraid of yourself?
I think so.
It's your shit.
I love those people though. I've seen people drive around like in the last couple months with like gloves, a mask, and goggles. I'm like, who the fuck? What's going on? And yes, they cannot.
It's probably because the CDC came out recently and said there's going to be a
the bird flu
of COVID.
It's the bird flu
coming this. I don't want to say the last part that I'm going to get banned by YouTube. God forbid.
What bird
flu? No.
Yes, gotcha. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the hallucinogens.
Yeah. The thing that's making kids die. Star Wars Acolyte.
Oh.
New trailer dropped today.
Oh god. I didn't even watch it because I'm so afraid of it. I'm so afraid of it.
We're gonna go through it very slowly because the last time we showed a fucking trailer on this show, it was for a stupid fucking movie called Abigail, where it's a heist vampire movie. Sorry, as Miss Pace calls it, a fucking kidnap fucking vampire movie. Whatever the fuck. And they fucking Universal fucking try to pull our shit over a fuck.
Amazingly enough,
reacted to it.
Right. Amazingly enough, we didn't get a strike or anything like that, but they obviously like, hey, take that shit out. We're like, but
okay,
but it's reactive content. It's not whatever. Yeah. So we're gonna do this a little bit differently this time. We're gonna just pause the fuck out of it and talk about every frame because we can now. And if you have any problem with it, then take that up with the fucking studio. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a there's a guy out there. Mandela effect, motherfucker.
Oh God, here we go again.
No, Luke, I am your father.
See, I do remember him saying, "No, Luke, I am your father." For a while.
Yeah, me too.
And
so did James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
when he repeated it.
Yeah,
when he said when I read that script and it said, "No, Luke, I am your father," I was like, "No way, he's lying."
Does my voice change on this or no?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Fuck.
No. I'll say no. How's
stupid.
That?
Okay. Damn.
Ow.
What?
Fucking shit.
Oh.
25 people in here. What's up? What's going on?
How you doing? Love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm almost out of coffee. No, I'm not. I lied. I have half.
All right. Can you hear this?
Geez. No.
That's fine.
You guys share it from the physical tab and not from the screen.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, boy.
Yeah. So stop presenting.
No.
And then when you go to present and share screen, choose the tab version. It's a far left one.
Entire screen?
No. So like if I hit share screen, it'll say Microsoft Edge tab, and then I choose which one that I want to just do the tab.
Mine doesn't.
Yours is weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, here, mute your mic. I'll do it like this. I'll do it like this.
Last night.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mute your mic. Here we go.
A Jedi was murdered.
It'll be so fucking loud.
The Jedi.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered. Is the first line we get in the trailer. And which is kind of ironic because Disney doesn't know what a fucking Jedi is.
There's a lot of shit I can go into with this whole thing. I'll just wait.
Okay.
Justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace
Pause that.
is a lie.
Who is doing something in the name of peace? Because this is in an era of peace for the last
But that
2,000
peace
fucking years.
is a lie. Is this going to be a fucking?
I mean, that is the kind of the start of the Sith Code, to be honest with you. Peace is a lie is kind of like the very sentence that starts.
But the
Sith
person
Code,
who's
so.
saying that is this woman, who's fighting a Jedi.
Right. So okay, just
So
real
once
quick.
again, Disney's writing a villain or the bad people as not bad. They're misunderstood, and somehow she's going to be this bad person here. I'm going to guess she's the bad person. Is going to end up being a misunderstood good guy in the end, and the Sith is going to end up being right by the end of the show. That's because they don't know how to write heroes. They can only write villains, and the villains are all the same. They're always misunderstood.
So I don't know if anyone has gone on Disney Plus to look at the poster for this fucking show or not, but it clearly shows a Jedi standing there with like saber out and ready, and then her sister was with a little knife this big, literally like this, like I'm gonna get you. I'm like, one, you're not killing me with that. I'm sorry. I'll let you stab me at that point, and I'm gonna kill you. So it doesn't matter. It just let's go.
Hold on.
She's old.
But she already has her lightsaber out.
Is that actually for a split second, and I don't know why, but it actually looked like fucking what's her face from Matrix.
It is.
Ah, shit, that's why.
Yeah. That's why she fights the same too. She walks with her one hand up.
So wait, so
her
so-
lightsaber's out here,
right,
and,
and
then if you
there's
play
a little pocket knife. I told you, boom,
Right.
pocket knife.
right. But now,
So right there, when I throw knives at you and you pull out your lightsaber and chop them all up, and I don't have anything left, fight's over. I'm done. My bad, dude. My bad.
and I know there's a trailer and it's shot and it's cut up from different parts, but like, I see if I'm making a trailer, if I'm like, hey, don't do this because it looks fucking stupid. She already had the lightsaber out, and then the next fucking thing you see her,
Is a
she's
lie.
pulling it back out. Like, just keep it. Whatever. They don't fucking care. Why do I care?
Jedi are being hunted.
Do you hear that fucking what acting in the show?
Jedi
Listen
are
to that
being
delivery.
Jedi are being hunted.
Jedi are being hunted.
He's reading the sign behind the guy.
Shit, fucking seriously, dude. Like just a little bit. Like I
Like-
mean, even a casual.
All right.
Jedi being hunting.
All right, number one. What they kind of changed in hindsight, and very very subtly, is all the robes. All right, Anakin had dark styled robes, which were severely looked down upon because he wanted them and he made them himself. The Jedi
Right.
Order does not do dark clothing. They do kind of like the lighter gray beige style clothing to represent more of the light, the lighter side.
The good
Um,
people.
So these Jedi having a lot more mix of colors and more the darker beiges and browns is a little more against what the Order would actually do. Considering this takes place about 800, I think things were around 800 years prior to the movies, which is the Great Peace era. So they haven't found any conflict in like 1500 years. So they haven't seen any kind of dark Jedi, no Sith, no red lightsabers, no nothing. Right now, their biggest threat is pirates. All right, it's going to be a lot of pirates, a fuck ton of pirates,
That's what I
because
want in my Star Wars.
it's pirates. All right,
Pirates.
because that's who start to kind of push back against the Jedi. Because you gotta remember, this is a time period that was just after the Great Hyperspace War, where Jedi were fucking feared. They hunted down their enemies, and they were feared. This is 1500 years after Revan. All right,
Right.
and the Great Hyperspace War. So when people see a lightsaber, they fucking run. They're not going to fight you. They're going to fucking run because they know that they're dead. They know they're fucking dead. But that fear was instilled from all that time period. It's not until further down the road where the Sith make a really good push against them
is where people start really not really relying on Jedi, and it just kind of sucks. But let's move forward.
Jesus.
Again
Was
with the
that
nods. Why?
Was that,
Okay,
was that necessary?
no, it's not.
This
Just
dude's
fucking stab the
standing
dude.
there like, I'll kill you. I believe you. I don't, ma'am.
So, was that
calm
like a
down.
training scenario? Like, if you nick me, you're dead, or kind of just like show me your skills
I
while I'm
don't know,
blindfolded?
bro's just
I don't
chilling.
understand.
He's just living his life, and she comes up like, look, I can do parkour.
She was my student. I trained her.
Is that Darth Maul's like sister or something?
Let's see it again.
Am I?
That's a Zabrak right there. So that's a similar version, but there was a dude on the Jedi Council. His name was Eli Koth. He was more like her. He was slightly darker toned skin than her, but they are Zabraks though. Darth Maul is a Dathomirian Zabrak, more like the Night Sisters.
Oh,
She was my student. I trained her.
of course.
Let me be the one to bring her in.
I sense this is only a small part.
Is it racist for Disney to constantly have Asian people in their movies, but only have them do kung fu?
No,
Kind of curious about that because, again,
that's all I know.
why does he have to know kung fu?
Yeah, why can't he just be a Jedi?
You know what I mean? Like
Fight like every other fucking Jedi.
like this is literally the Matrix 2.0 again, just with just with an update to the system.
I'm just waiting for him to fucking pull out that.
You know what I'm saying? But like she approached him, attacked. He's like one hand behind the back. Like, I'm like, all right, Neo, relax. All right, we got it. You know kung fu.
understand?
All right,
And-
fuck.
Are they doing Kamehamehas
But
yet?
again, but why does he have to know kung fu? She is an assassin type. Used to be his apprentice. What went wrong? Don't know. Don't care. But regardless,
Force fu, Jedi fu. What do you think?
something. But like, I mean, Jedi are trained to have the martial arts style, but doesn't mean you have to be that good at it. And I'm pretty sure just because he's Asian doesn't mean he has to be good at it either.
Oh,
But we're gonna
after
never
this, we'll Google the name of what the Black Power Ranger in the original Mighty Morphin series. He taught a dance infusion style of kung fu, and like I forget what the term of it was called, but we'll have a debate about which is worse. Every Asian in Disney does kung fu, or what? I forgot what his teacher, but it's back in those times where you're just like, yeah, this is definitely early fucking 90s. Oh, demons.
Some sort of shift.
Yeah, we're Sam and Dean. It's Luke. Sorry,
Face the past.
no one cares. No one
I'm
is safe. Actually, pretty much everyone is safe considering it's only the same 3 people over and over again. So
I'm
I'm pretty
getting
sure
a
everyone
real,
else is safe.
from the whole like it was a quest for peace, peace is a lie type deal, and you must answer for the past. I'm getting a feeling of like a European colonialism is bad
Ah, here we go again.
allegory. I'm not.
All right,
Hey,
here
I'm
we go.
just saying.
Here we go again. But again, to imply, all right,
That's
to
just Snow
imply
White?
that, yeah, it is. Look at that one right there. Look at that one. But no, but to imply that no one is safe, that you were on a quest for peace. What do you mean a quest for peace? The peace was already there. This is set in the High Republic
Peace.
era, where there's been nothing but peace.
war
Literally
peace.
nothing but peace the last 1500 years. What do you mean a quest for peace? The quest is done. That was a long time ago.
No, no.
I don't
Want
understand.
more peace.
No.
Yes.
She saw Neo.
Decided for you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread and change everything, then pull it.
Well, how do you know someone's bad?
It's Kylo.
It's
Look,
red.
I know that helmet shape anywhere. That's Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ben.
I'm dead serious. Like, if you look at it, it really does look like his fucking helmet.
That would have been a better name for him. Kylo Ben.
Kylo Ben.
That's a
Stupid
better
little
name.
bitch.
Now I seen this helmet
But-
already
Right.
because
But,
I got spoiled on Twitter. But this fucking
gotcha. Well,
this
I mean,
looks like a fucking Halo helmet.
gotcha. All right. So we are still in an era where Jedi actually are allowed to wear armor. We're still inside that era. So the Sith are naturally going to be a little more covered up and things like that. So that's fine.
Oh, they're covered up in this.
I guarantee you this is the last episode of the season. And this is the last 15 minutes.
Oh no, this is probably going to be like episode 1, and then you don't see nothing for fucking 6 episodes, and then the last episode
True.
you get the battle.
True. But again, seeing a red lightsaber, again, it's been 1,500 years since anyone has seen a red lightsaber. Now,
Do you think they know that?
oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That should be, again, in the Jedi Order, these things are taught at this time period, because in this time period, Jedi were still basically soldiers. They weren't directly connected to the Republic, but they would literally go star system. They made giant space stations all around the galaxy to monitor crime and to go and fix it if anything popped off inside that solar system. They made fucking giant space stations all around the goddamn place.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's continue.
It.
You know, looking at that though, with like a weird, like really weird, like smile into that mask, I actually do like that. It
all
does
I
look
picture-
creepy.
All I
Because-
picture in my head is Halo ODST.
True. Well,
That's all I
actually, no. I mean, all right. If I'm really being true to myself, at first glance, I was like, that's kind of cool. Instantly brought me back to Army of Two.
Yeah.
With the style helmet, immediately brought me back
Even
to that.
this little dome part with the thing, like I just think of that Halo helmet.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, I definitely get that, but the reason why I do like that glimpse of the mask is it does look like its teeth smiling at you in the dark, and that's because the Sith, just like Vader, would constantly try to put fear in their enemies to make them off balance so they can be easy targets. Vader would do it all the time. That's why Vader was so deadly. It was that it was so easy for him to strike fear into his opponents that he could make them first move and get the first few seconds in before they even realized what was happening. It was fucked up.
Again, with the continuity. Unless is this person like facing behind? No. So like the person ignites a lightsaber, walks forward. I'm gonna guess walks forward facing them, and not walking backwards. And
Yeah.
then has a
He's going to
slow
realize that
turn
there's
reveal.
easier targets behind him.
Yeah, like
Even
this
though
person-
he had
this
to have
person's
come from
like,
that
"Holy shit,
direction.
I gotta turn around because I have a cool fucking mask. I want you to see. I'm gonna see mine. Look at that. Yeah. huh?
You want to know how I got these scars? No.
What are you?
Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real?
You
What
know
are
what it
you?
is.
Who are you? Brother,
What-
they made it easy
what
for
are
you.
you?
It's red.
Yeah. Again, not knowing what this is fucking ridiculous. Because why? They are taught this. They are taught about the past battles that the Jedi Order has survived, and they know what red is. They know what everything is going to be. It's perfectly fine. To see a red lightsaber and go, what are you? You're an idiot. And
This
is
is
bad
why
writing.
I would not make a good I would immediately break the fourth wall. Like everything would be if I was next to him, my fucking Jedi Master over there, and this fucking dude walks out with the fucking teeth helmet and the fucking red lightsaber, and he goes, "Who are you?" What do I be like? Are you fucking for real, dude? Like,
One,
are we wearing?
why does it fucking matter to you? Okay.
Our lightsabers red?
Obviously, you're sweating your ass off, which means you've been fighting something. And this dude shows up walking towards you with a red blade and a weird fucking creepy mask. Probably not a good thing. Besides, we get a really creepy vibe from him. We have like a spider sense. Remember, that's called the Force. Probably not a good person. So why do we need to know? I don't care who he is or what he is. It needs to go away now.
Yeah, I don't. Miss
You know what I
Page
mean?
is
Like I don't.
bored. I don't know what she's doing yet. Hold on. It's like
Gotcha.
charades.
But
No,
it's
it's a
like
red
charades.
lightsaber.
It's a red lightsaber. But
Okay.
again, like going into the Star Wars universe, the Jedi know who are bad because they're taught this. There's holocrons of it. There's teachings of it. There's the whole 9 yards. In lightsaber combat, they are taught that. But in hindsight, writers should look at this and go, if he's in danger, red lightsaber, creepy mask, approaching him, what do we want him to say? What are you? Or hear me out. How about we just tell the Padawans to run because he's going to protect them so that way they can get away. And if he dies, he dies. We'll figure out later. But have everyone else get away. Let's make this scene, a little sediment.
Fuck that. No, get away. No, cuz. But there's 7 of us. Let's jump this dude.
Yeah. We tried that versus Palpatine, and Daddy Palp said no.
Okay, well, this is not Palpatine. This is Halo ODST with a red sword, and I'm kicking his ass.
I mean, I'm sorry, but
That's a woman, by the way.
it was a woman. The frame.
Okay, so is that going to be in the show? Because unless are you telling me is the Asian dude going to die right there? Because otherwise, that Sith is just doing this and then just standing there.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be the sister with the little knives, and this is towards the end of the series because she realizes her knives don't work.
Her swinging the red lightsaber is going to be end of the first episode.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this is going to be her realizing that her knives aren't enough and that she has to go back to using the, God forbid, the red lightsaber again. The one thing that can cut through any fucking metal in the goddamn universe.
God forbid.
I mean, I'm going to watch it because it's Star Wars, and I will watch it. And we will be doing reviews. Absolutely. All about it. And I have a feeling it's going to be fucking garbage.
I wonder if we could...
Because that would be... yikes.
I wonder if we could react to it or not. Probably not, right?
It's a Disney show, so probably not. All right, so the Acolyte here. So let's see. All right, let's see how much of this we could do here. All right, let's see here. Okay. Only 100 years. So they changed that. This was originally 500 years prior. Before episode 1, The Phantom Menace. All right, so we'll have Yoda, obviously, because we have to include Yoda. 100 years prior. Padawan, respect the Jedi Master, former smuggler, Souls prior. Padawan. Fondar Soul. A Wookiee Jedi. This is the first time we're ever getting one in live action, which is cool. Oh, dear Jesus Christ.
What?
Carrie and Moss as Indara, aka Trinity. A Jedi Master proficient in Force Fu.
Yes! I fucking told you it was Force Fu, motherfucker. I said, Jedi Fu or fucking Force Fu. It's fucking That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my fucking life.
All because she was in the Matrix. They made something new.
Hand behind the back, and she's...
Yeah. Literally, she's like...
Trinity?
Yeah, no, good. Again, it's just another version of the Matrix. Just simulate it. This is actually the Matrix Revolutions Part 2.
It's so fucking stupid. Force Fu?
Yeah. Again, look at this.
I came with Force Fu on top of my head in my fucking living room, in my box.
Wanted the audience. Look, ready? Creator Leslie Headland wanted the audience to immediately feel that Indara was the most powerful Jedi in the room. She was inspired by Moss's portrayal of Trinity in the Matrix.
Oh, by the way, Leslie Headland, the personal assistant of Harvey Weinstein for 6 years. Yeah, or as some people call her, too ugly to assault.
Oh, God.
That's why she got the job. He was like, oh, God. Oh, Jesus. You want to be my assistant?
I'll never let that one go.
What the fuck? Mighty Morphin. Look up Mighty Morphin on there, on the Wikipedias.
Hold on. Let me go back to Star Wars Acolyte real quick. I want to say a tiny bit more of that. Sorry.
Miss Page wrote on the board. The song. Everyone was force foo fighting.
Everybody was forced to fighting.
Huh.
Let's see. All right, so what we got here?
Yeah,
All right,
no.
so the Acolyte. All right, so
I'm
cast
just-
again. Okay. Anyway, all right. I was just looking through. Okay.
There's 8 episodes, and no one
So
cares.
8 episodes. They're all gonna be about 40 minutes.
She
piece.
directed the first 2 episodes. She was a personal assistant of a fucking Hollywood rapist. How do you fail upwards?
But okay. But here again, this is the problem when it comes to Disney.
What?
Stop changing the fucking directors.
Also,
Did we not learn? So, The Force Awakens was directed by J.J. Abrams, right? And then we had the Last Jedi by Rian Johnson, who kind of went completely in his own fucking direction with that shit. They fired the last guy and said, "JJ, come on back and fix this." JJ was retconning so much he forgot he was writing a sequel until the very end, and it was
my
like, "Fuck,
favorite part
we
of
need
the
a
last
bad
one
guy."
was the crawl. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah. Okay. Somehow he has returned.
You wrote it.
We didn't think this shit through. Now they're trying to
Just
squeeze
say
in like
something.
with the Bad Batch and the fucking little clone girl and that shit. That
Late last night.
this is how we started with Palpatine. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, you could give me any. Ray queefed, and Palpatine came back. Like you could give me
Yeah.
anything, but you
Literally
gave me
anything else.
somehow
And
he returned.
And apparently now that Rey is not a direct descendant of Palpatine, all right? She's a clone because Palpatine's son was a clone from a
Jesus.
descendant of the chick from the Bad Batch who's a Force-sensitive clone. The Force-sensitiveness traveled from her to the next person, which didn't happen, and then transferred again, but then it became prominent again in Rey because that's how we're writing it this time, and who cares? I don't understand that. Omega.
Who you talking to?
I don't know.
Yeah. What are you talking?
Um,
Like, that's just a bunch of fucking nonsense. Again, it's
It's just
why are you
retconning and trying to
for a
fix.
character we don't care about.
I know. I don't get it. And then again, we have this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5 different fucking directors for 8 episodes. Why? Just stick to one person so the same idea goes across the whole goddamn way.
You wonder why? Because
Oh,
remember
my
that one
God.
episode, I think it was like our 3rd episode or 4th episode maybe, where we pulled up the Disney DEI scores where you had to 50% of your directors and your producers are DEI. Well, that's why you see that, because I bet you all of them are either women or people of color or
Something.
else.
Yeah, fucking something. Hands
Or
down.
something.
I mean,
know.
it's I don't know, but anyway, that's so Lucas Ferguson, May 20th, whatever have you. Writing was assembled in 2021. Made sure the group included writers with different relationships to Star Wars.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Hold on.
Including some who were only fans of the original trilogy.
Oh, thank you for including those guys. By the way, I guess that's just something that we don't do often. But thank you for bringing them on. I appreciate that.
No, skip down in the writing process and
where we
start
at?
reading from right next to the 13 where it says, when pitching the series.
We'd like to see 13. When
Okay.
pitching the series. Hold on. Okay, there we go. When pitching the series to Lucasfilm, Headland described it as Frozen meets Kill Bill. I don't even know what that means.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm
Who you talking to?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? Frozen meets Kill Bill?
How do you that doesn't even make sense.
This is the same woman that said Frozen is lesbian coded. They're sisters, you sick fuck.
Oh gosh, you did say that. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Fuck. Never mind. You should have only let her direct one episode. Fuck.
None of them. She's not a director. She was
She's
a
not.
personal assistant of a rapist. What the fuck is she doing directing?
I don't know. Probably became another assistant to another rapist again. Anyway.
Yeah, Disney rapes fucking all IPs they own.
Yeah. See?
Stop it.
We're on to something here. Responding to discussion of the series being female centric. Nobody cares if it's female centric. It's a really good fucking story, and people will care. I'm tired of this shit. Headland
You're telling me
said-
Star Wars was never female centric?
Yeah, Princess
Sure.
Leia, Padme,
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, Padme, Leia.
Honestly, probably one of the best original characters Disney came out with after they purchased them is Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. Well,
I mean, all the
I'll
women.
double check on that.
Ahsoka, Sabine, and fucking what the fuck?
Sabine for damn sure. Hera is with Sabine.
Hera, there you go. That's a bitch.
But I think Ahsoka was just before the purchasing went down because
No,
it was the Clone Wars season 1.
Yeah, which was during Disney. Disney bought
Was
it in
it?
09, I think, or 2012. They bought it in 2012, right? I don't fucking know.
when Did Ahsoka
Oh, trust me, I would love to take back
join
fucking
the
support.
Clone Wars animated series? 2008. Okay. When did
No, it's
Disney buy Star
2012.
Wars?
2012.
2012. Okay, so
Yeah.
Disney did not create Ahsoka. However,
Fuck you, Disney. Take that back.
at least they didn't fuck it up during the last season of the Clone Wars series because that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, but they kind of almost fucked up in Rebels. Rebels was nowhere
Oh
near. as good
yeah,
as-
no, they definitely they almost did, and then her facing off against Vader.
Then they said, "Hey,
I was like, all right.
you wait till the live action, and we'll fuck it up real good."
Oh, and they did.
Uh-huh.
Well, the only good part about Ahsoka live action was seeing her against Anakin in child form.
Imagine
Because
watching Clone
the
Wars.
child did better than Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, because, well, she's older and she can't move like that, and
That's
Hayden,
true.
it's just naturally
Hayden-
that's what he's been doing since he was a
My
young
man was just ready for it. You know
He
what I
was
mean? Like,
fucking like when I saw Hayden doing this shit, I was like, "Oh, that's what a Jedi looks like." I
yeah,
forgot.
like, oh my God. But
And then I see Ahsoka again. I'm like, "Fuck, Jesus Christ, get off the screen! You don't know what you're doing."
yeah, like I prayed that they give him a Vader series to where he's actually in the suit and can do his own moves. I can't.
I've been waiting. for a
God,
long
I've been
time for the reason I want to see why people are so afraid of Vader. I've never seen
same. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like
I saw it
even
for
if you
30 seconds at the end of Rogue
saw the comics, you saw the end of Rogue One, you read the comics, you know, you kind of read about it here and there, but physically seeing it of why he's so feared of how many Jedi this man's actually fucking murdered in cold blood,
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
I'm gonna see that
So-
shit. Show me.
Same. Would have a female protagonist, but would not include male character. Wait, Connor. But would not exclude. Okay, so that's an inclusive. There's literally like 3 guys now. I just watched them. Exclude. Or as she added. But again, see like that. That's it right there. All right. It's a female centric thing, but we're not going to exclude the male characters or the audience members. We
Why you
want
gotta
everyone
say
together.
that?
Okay. Why does it matter? Why can't you just
That's
why
what you have to say.
why can't you just say I want to create a story that everyone can enjoy
Everyone-
and everyone can get along
I
with?
don't because this shit.
Why are you
matters to
separating
them.
shit?
I don't know.
I don't understand it. Stop separating shit.
I'll say it forever and ever. Look,
If-
our mom and dad got divorced when I was 7. The motherfucker came back when I was 14. He skipped all the hard years, right?
Yeah.
So when I watched TV, I clung to hardcore father figures, and the father figures I had to watch on TV were black, and I could get values from them. It wasn't like, oh, I can't see that. He's a
Yeah.
no, like fucking Uncle Phil.
Man.
Give me Uncle Phil. It matters. Give me Martin. I'll take all that. I had
Uncle
a dude
Phil, man.
who cross-dressed as a woman to see his fucking kids going against a court order from
Mrs.
his gay
Doubtfire.
brother, and that was normal because we didn't fucking stigmatize or separate or label every fucking thing as this, that, or the third. We
Fascist
just,
statement.
oh shit, his brother's gay. Oh, cool. You
Yeah,
don't care.
you know, hey, no one cares. You dress
No,
up,
you
just dress up like a woman half the time. And guess what we all thought? This movie is fucking hilarious.
Because it was. It was fucking hilarious. 'Cause
No one looked at it any other way, which way, shape, or form. It was just comedy.
beautifully written. It was a genius fucking thing. It was, but now every fucking thing they do, especially from Disney or these big
Yeah.
corporations, you get these. Oh, it's gonna be a female centric, female led. But hey, guys, don't worry, we're not gonna exclude you. Well, thank fucking God.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, I don't know if you know this.
So nice.
Star Wars used to be
Fucking
a boy brand. No, I know Disney as a whole is a girl brand.
right.
Always has been.
Yep.
So they bought Disney and Marvel to try to bring guys to Disney because they didn't have it. and now you're going against the grain and trying to make everything female-led everywhere, and guys are leaving. Maybe stop saying shit like this.
Yeah, just maybe.
Just say, hey, we're going to create a
Probably
story everyone can love. Cool.
Yep. That's all you need to say. That's literally it. It's just that. Okay. That you want to create a story everyone can love, can join into, and can feel lost in, and just love it all together. Because the Star Wars fan base, we don't give a fuck. I guarantee you. If you go to any like Comic-Con like that, you'll see tons of men and women dressed up as Star Wars, as Star Wars characters. And the best part is that they don't go around saying, "By the way, are you a guy?" No, they don't care. By the way, beware of Deadpool. That dude's doing stupid shit all over the place.
Yeah, as Miss Page said, there have always been female Star Wars fans from the get,
Right.
but
Look at our mom.
those are the wrong female fans. They don't want those female fans. They want
Right.
these new female fans.
Right, which doesn't happen pretty
And
much.
you know what the fuck I'm talking about. The new ones.
Yeah. Our mom saw Star Wars Episode 4 New Hope in 1977. So many goddamn
That's
times
why we
that
saw it. She forced it down our fucking throats. We didn't have a
but
choice.
she went to the movie theater so much that her mother threatened to kill her
Well, yeah,
to watch that movie.
Bitch, the fuck.
She had the series introduces new characters. Obviously,
I fucking hope so.
it's 100 years prior to the original movie, Episode 1. I don't know how many original characters besides Yoda you can fucking have. Jesus Christ. And ideas to the franchise. I hope not. Please don't. Never mind. We already had one. It's right here.
Wait, stop. Go.
Force
Go
Foo.
Force foo, you fucking force foo.
What?
Go back down to where you were. Because this is the part we were talking about when we were watching the trailer. So
Yeah, here we go.
it said, Hedlund wanted to explore Star Wars franchise from the perspective of villains. She felt the High Republic era would be the best point in the timeline to do this because the Sith, who are the villains in the films, are considerably outnumbered and in hiding during this time. So then why would the fuck would the Asian guy say, "Who are you?" to the motherfucker, the only motherfucker who
With
has
a red lightsaber
with teeth on a helmet?
Again, set in the high. It's not even. It's barely set in the High Republic fucking era. All right, it's 100 years prior to
Pretty much
Episode 1.
in the OG era. Like you're
Like,
fucking this fucking
100 years. Now,
You
originally,
can smell Luke in the air. That
this movie was
weird.
supposed to be sent 500 years prior to the movie because the novelizations of the High Republic era books were set 800 years. So there's supposed to be a little bit of a time gap between each one, but it'll give them more freedom that way. But instead, they chose 100 years. Why? No fucking idea. So barely the High Republic era. We'll say barely because that's around that. And I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of this, by some way, shape, or form, we have Darth Plagueis, Palpatine's master, because he mastered death.
okay. I've said this.
Guaranteed.
to you in
It's only 100 years. And the dude's an alien. So I'm not sure how long they live. I'm probably around 100 years or maybe 200
Right.
years. Somewhere around there. So
we
I'm
haven't been doing this for a
gonna
while.
say
But
that.
we've always talked about shit like this, and I always said that fucking Disney Star Wars will always forever be too afraid to go so far away from the original trilogy, at least, because they don't know how to do it. So, like, again, this is so close to a point that
Mhm.
you could somewhere in this series, or like, there's no question about, like, I don't know, how old would Yoda be in this point?
800.
Okay, you can have Yoda in this shit.
So
Again, it's something that-
780, like give or take,
It's
780,
something-
800.
it's something that anchors itself to the original because they are so afraid. Even in the Mando series, people go, "What about the Mandalorian? There was nothing in there." Yes, there was.
Luke.
You had not even Luke, but you had a fucking baby Yoda.
Yeah, true.
Again,
Same species.
You're so afraid to detach yourself. And in this show,
Mhm.
we have a Wookiee, which is cool. But
Yep.
fucking
And-
detach yourself and do something completely different and don't
Right.
go anywhere near the OG.
But I will openly say, I've been waiting for a Jedi Wookiee for the longest fucking time
Oh,
ever.
me too.
Holy God, have I been waiting
Yeah,
for that
from these
because it's
fucks.
fucking awesome. All right, but again, the anchorage to the original trilogies are never too far away because they are afraid. It's a safe play. It always will be.
Like,
But
remember
to
when
have
when we're like, who's gonna be that? Who's
this
gonna be
is
that Jedi at the end?
thi-
We're like, oh, Ezra.
yeah. But
no
this
fucking Luke.
is why you need creative minds and creative freedom. You need to have both. If you have creative freedom and no creative minds, you're gonna rewrite rehash old shit. That's the
Right.
problem.
Yeah.
But if you have creative minds and no creative freedom, you still do the same shit anyway. You're being told what to create. You need to have both. All right. Set in a time period where the Sith are considerably outnumbered. No, they're very outnumbered, considering they haven't been seen in 1,500 at this point, 1,900 goddamn years, and are in hiding during this time. Lucasfilm also wanted to depict the time period on screen after launching a publishing initiative set in the era. The books, by the way, this show is 700 years after those books. What narrative are you trying to set the fuck up? You already destroyed the narrative. It's 700 years. Everyone alive in the book is dead besides Yoda. Again.
Oh, real quick. The Black Ranger, Mighty Morphin, he taught hip hop keto.
Hip hop. See, but it actually sounds pretty cool, though. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
sounds
but
pretty
again,
cool.
it's like
Good for him, though. You know what I mean?
Force Fu and hip hop keto. Oh, why does the Black Ranger teach hip hop? Is it because
yeah.
he's black?
Yeah.
Is that why?
The 90s was
Why
an
he's the
interesting
Black
time,
Ranger too? Hey, who's the Yellow Ranger in that show?
though. An Asian girl, right?
It's an Asian woman. Whoops. They just can't help themselves.
Just
Force
now
Ghost.
realizing this in 2024.
I can't wait to watch an Asian dude do Force Fu in Disney in 2024.
Oh, don't worry. Not even Force Fu. It won't be her. Or it won't be him. It's going to be her from the Matrix.
I don't care. I'm holding out hope that the Asian dude does Force Fu. I don't give a shit.
Trinity. Look at that. Force Fu. Can't wait because you just couldn't fucking resist, could you? Anyway. Let's see. Okay. Headland noted that the Acolyte was the earliest point. No, it was the furthest point in the Star Wars timeline. The furthest point. Because the earliest point would be your High Republic book series. That's your earliest. In the timeline.
Yeah.
It's your earliest one. Your latest one would be technically the latest trilogy that they just fucking failed on. This is in between that. At that point, she wanted... Oh, in live action. No, it's not. She wanted to address some fan criticisms, such as how Darth Sidious ascends to power without the Jedi knowing. What do you mean? He's not born yet. Why can't we get away from the original fucking trilogy? We need to stop going the fuck
They're
back.
not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
There's no way in hell you're going to have Darth Sidious in this fucking TV show. If that dude in the helmet with the teeth and the lightsaber is Sidious, I swear to God, that's it. I'm done. I'm so tired of Sidious at this point.
Well, none of that. So it says Darth Sidious ascends to power without the Jedi knowing. How did we get to a point where a Sith Lord can infiltrate the Senate and none of the Jedi can pick up on it? What went wrong? She considered herself lucky to be able to ask those questions in an actual Star Wars project. So she's going to answer that question?
Yes, because it's Darth Plagueis, his master. He was the Chancellor that Palpatine beat.
Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant is going to answer that question.
No, he wasn't. It was right before that dude. Was his master.
Out of all the people in the fucking world to have a Star Wars project live action to answer a question like that, it's going to be Leslie Headland and not Lucas, not Favreau, not Filoni, not anybody. It's going to be Leslie Headland and Kathleen Kennedy.
I definitely would have given it to John and Dave to ask that question and answer it.
I wouldn't give it to any. You know who I would give it to? The guy who fucking directed Andor. Because he actually made good shit.
I actually didn't watch Andor. Not gonna lie about
Andor's good. It's really good. Yeah.
Shit, never watched it.
It's really good.
But yeah, again, she's going to answer how this happened in the first place, because we have Darth Plagueis, right? Darth Plagueis was Sidious's master, and he died to Darth Sidious. But before he died, he created a child in the Force, even though he could save himself from certain death. Instead, he chose to create a child that would one day kill him.
Motherfucker.
Well,
What I tell you? What I tell you when we watched the fucking trailer? A key theme in the franchise for Headland was underdog versus institutional threat. What I tell you? What I fucking tell you about the allegory?
institutional threat. Yep. Institutional threat. I wonder what that means. I wonder. Guess we'll find out in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And this part of the timeline, it's the Jedi who are the main institution.
The main
No
institution.
shit.
So underdog versus institutional threat, and she just said that the Jedi are the institution. So the
Right.
underdog are the
Jedi.
Sith.
So the Jedi expanded their wavelength, expanded their territory of where they can cover with their space stations and shit like that. And now this little tiny Jedi girl who went bad, and now she's a Sith apparently. Well, probably not, but we're gonna call her one. But she's not.
Isn't that what
bad,
Reva's story
right?
was? From Obi-Wan?
Yes. Yes, it is.
This
But
is- So they got another black girl, and they gave her the same story.
we don't talk about that. So now we have yet another story of she's not bad. She just misunderstood.
Yeah, fucking great.
Yeah, fuck no. She's bad, killer, murderer, fucking punch her in the eye. Let's see. Okay, so there's in contrast in the Jedi films, who are monk-like figures in times of war. Sure,
What?
sure,
Whatever.
why not? Headland said the High Republic Jedi live in a time of peace and enlightenment akin to the Renaissance. I don't know if you know your history. The Renaissance was a pretty dangerous fucking time. A lot of people
Yes.
died during the Renaissance era.
Yeah, akin to the Renaissance, as seen in their white and gold robes that never get dirty.
Like they never get dirty. That's because they're on set. You don't let them get dirty.
We just watched
this-
the trailer, though.
Yeah, but
No
I
one-
did I did see
gold
like one or two that had gold on it, but majority of people didn't have
Yeah,
it.
they weren't white though. They were
Yeah,
tan.
definitely
They were
were- yeah.
beige. Your typical fucking Star Wars robes.
Yeah, I don't know. The series questions the Jedi practice of training children. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, dude.
And also explores differing views of the Force. Oh my god, and the
We
amount
already
of
did that.
power, and control that the Jedi have. Headland.
So
took
I guess these people
inspiration-
didn't watch Qui-Gon.
Definitely not. Headland took inspiration from the film Rashomon. Rashomon. If I'm
That's good.
fucking that up, let me know. I'm probably
It's
am.
from 1950.
1950 to depict events from multiple perspectives, showing how the series protagonist, former Padawan learner May, very very generic name. It'll be even more generic if that character is Asian. Where's May? Nope. Okay. Back to it. May sees things differently to the Jedi Order.
We already did this.
We did this a lot already.
Yeah.
We did this.
Qui-Gon has the things he doesn't like. about the Jedi
Qui-Gon was
Order.
the living embodiment of "I don't care, shut your mouth" to the Jedi Order. Did not give one fuck.
I mean,
I can say how many
tail end,
times
right?
like Mace Windu and Yoda were like, "We need to do this." He's like, "I'm cool, man." Why is
Isn't-
that? Why won't you listen to us? The Force said no, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
follow
mean-
the Force.
Anakin.
Anakin was another huge one.
I mean,
Usually
and that's
did what
two
he felt
people
was
in the
right.
same fucking trilogy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. The Acolyte is a mystery thriller. Now we already figured it out.
Yeah, no mystery at all. I bet you $100.
With a
You'll hear
serialized
the phrase
story.
"Jedi's are oppressors"
Oh, absolutely.
in the show.
Mm-hmm. They're oppressing.
Can't wait.
That's not what you're basing this off of, because you said that you're basing this off of the books of the High Republic era, which people, yes, were afraid of Jedi because of of who they were, but when they saw Jedi, they saw hope, they saw light, they saw meaning of life. They were happy, they were glad to see them. If you were a bad guy, though, you were fucking terrified because you know that you're just dying that day. That was it for you. That was
What the
pretty
fuck does
a done
bitch
deal.
say?
Who? Where?
Go on,
Where-
continue on.
Let's see. The mystery theory, the
Mystery
serialized story
thriller.
that builds throughout the first season. Oh God, there's gonna be more. inspired by the approach of fellow Star Wars series Andor,
Mm-hmm.
because there are no overarching conflicts or wars in the series.
Keep going.
Highland said it was interesting to make a Star Wars with no war in it. The fight sequences are more intimate, focusing on duels that further develop the characters. Noting the Star Wars critic George Lucas was originally influenced by westerns and Akira Kurosawa's samurai films. Very true. Headland decided to take more influence from the martial art films, which she felt were a little bit more personal and less global and galactic. Okay. These included Wuxia films by King Hu, Shaw Brothers Studios, Come Drink With Me, Touch of Zen. I've heard of that one, actually. Similar to Star Wars series, The Mandalorian, The Acolyte includes Easter eggs and fan.
Oh my fucking course.
So I was right. The Night Sister Witchers are seen in the Star Wars. So yeah. Force Colts in the High Republic books and the EU. All right. So we have to mention
Disney decanonized.
Right. So we have here, as well as references to the EU and Star Wars Legends. EU references include members of the Thelan and Zygerian species, as well as some narrative elements. This series introduces a coven of Force witches, separate from the Night Sisters. There's Singing Mountain Clan as well. Seen in previous Star Wars projects, inspired from the mentions of Force cults in the High Republic books in the EU. Yeah. Okay. This whole thing is going to be completely. What's this? In March 20, Karen McCarthy sued Lucasfilm over breach of contract, stating she was offered a producer role, both the Acolyte and the Apple TV series Sugar, and chose the Acolyte after several weeks of work in April 2022, based on initial agreement with Lucasfilm. McCarthy alleged that the studio chose to end her deal and not pay her for her work. That's fucked. Well,
And
you
also
lost that one,
Sugar-
Disney.
Sugar on Apple was no longer available when she went back.
Yikes. That's a big lawsuit. So fuck off.
Good jorb. You fuck. Dude, this show's gonna suck. This show's gonna suck.
This show's fucking dead already. It's dead.
gonna
It hasn't even started
suck.
yet. That's garbage. Again,
Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
your main protagonist is not bad. She's just misunderstood because the Jedi are
She's
oppressors in her view,
no.
and they are too
Underdog.
hard on children.
Underdog. She's
Sorry.
she's the underdog.
She's the underdog who thinks Jedi are oppressors and they are just too harsh on children, even though they've been stealing kids for literally 3,000 years and no one's batting an eye yet. Do you want to know why? It's in a fucking different galaxy that's fucking fictional. That's why. No one cares.
No one gives a shit. It's fake. They're not real kids.
Dear Lord.
Does she know that? I don't.
No, she doesn't. No,
She
she
might not
doesn't.
know that.
She doesn't know that. And even if she did, she probably doesn't care. So there's that too. Blah.
She probably doesn't know that. She probably is like, I'll say it again, a fucking former assistant of Harvey Weinstein and not a director. She doesn't know what the fuck she is so excited to bring shit from EU into the series that Disney decanonized that I'm so ready for her to do something in this show where it completely fucks up something in the prequels or the original trilogy.
Oh yeah, I mean, I
I'll
imagine
leave.
I imagine something's gonna get fucked up in this, and it's gonna be god awful, to be honest with you. It's gonna be god awful.
So speaking of
Yikes!
god awful,
Jesus.
hold on, let me get a new banner going. New MCU Falcon. I showed you this guy, right?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Can't wait to dive in on this one.
All right, calm down. So we have this. Dude, I don't understand this shit fucking at all. I'm just gonna pull up fucking pictures of this fucking dude because this dude pisses me off. This guy, who is from the TV show, The Winter Soldier, Falcon Winter Soldier.
Yep,
He's
you watched it.
He's gonna be the new Falcon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And his suit looks like shit. Let me pull up the see if they have it in the article itself here.
God, I hope so.
Probably
Nope.
not. No. Okay, sweet.
Love that.
There's a YouTuber about it. Maybe this person will. Yeah, because Sam got. Dude, no one has it.
Costume reveal. Okay, that's
For
not a
love
costume
of
reveal, by
Christ.
the way. False narrative. You should be sued.
Maybe this guy. Sure. There he is.
Oh,
There he
there's-
is.
Oh, dude, there's new Tales of the Jedi out. Nice, dude. Nice.
Look at this fucking dude.
Holy God, you look like crap. That is terrible CGI work.
I've
Look,
seen
his nose is smushed in there.
I know.
Look at that.
I've, s-
It doesn't
I've
even fit his
seen,
face.
I've seen comments such as Commodore Man,
I mean, it does look.
Bird Man, attorney at law. I've seen people say that he's just fucking from Spider-Man, Michael Keaton.
Looks like a Sky High poster. Definitely fucking does. My
What
God.
the fuck is this?
Although that's kind of disrespectful to Sky High at this point.
A little bit.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't understand like why. I mean,
And look,
oh God, it looks even worse.
here's the new Captain America suit.
Oh man, that CGI work is
Why do you
God
have
fucking
gloves
awful.
still? Are you still gonna fucking be a Falconer, dude? Is a Falcon gonna land on this?
probably he's going like, "Caw!" He's like,
I hate this.
I got
fucking shit here. This looks so fucking stupid. They still haven't changed it, so technically he's Puerto Rican man, because this is a Puerto Rican flag. This is not an American flag. This is a Puerto Rican flag. The stars here, and then the stripes go down, and that's a Puerto Rican flag. It's not Captain America. It's Captain Puerto Rico. I don't understand why they won't change this.
oh dear Lord. I mean,
And look, he still has
Bobby.
wings, by the way.
yeah, he does. He still has wings. Why do you have wings, Cap?
Yeah, why do you have wings, not Falcon?
Weird. Pretty weird of you to have wings there, not Falcon.
Oh, hold on. Let me show you.
Jesus
I'm so-
Christ.
Stop it. MCU, Red Hulk.
Oh God, no. Is that Harrison
That's-
Ford?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What?
See?
No shit. Oh, get it. Sam Elliott. My guy, you don't fucking age. You look the same since I last saw you in Ghost Rider, my guy. God damn.
I'm trying to see who. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's what leaked.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
There's-
That's right there. Love that. Can we have that?
the fuck is that? But I think that's like what they're saying that he'll look like.
Oh God, please don't. This is like the 1970s Hulk show again. I thought we advanced technology from the 1970s.
No, we
It's not.
we did, but we made everything worse.
Apparently so. That's
That's what
fucking.
we
That's
do.
fucking dog shit.
I can't.
That's
I-
fucking
dude,
terrible. That is. My God, that's god fucking awful. That's
Why does he?
Jesus
And he still has the fucking. He still has the fucking goggles too, because he still has the wings. That's why, because he still has the wings. Obviously, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
why he still has the goggles. He's still fucking flying. Why is Captain America flying?
Oh
God damn
boy.
it.
All right, hold on. Star Wars, real quick. Sorry, because it is still May the 4th. So,
Oh Jesus!
all right. So, I actually want to show this real quick. The picture's very, a little misleading here. At 2023
yeah,
Star Wars Celebration, we learned that the Logan director James Mangold is directing the movie about the very first Jedi Knights. They're not the first Jedi Knights. Little is known about the movie, other than that it's set roughly 25,000 years before the other films and will be biblical in scope. I agree with that. Absolutely, I agree with that. The reason being is because when Jedi first came around, they weren't Jedi. It wasn't J-E-D-I. It was J-E-D'-AI. They were Jedi. It was actual race of people.
Yeah.
And so they were severely religious, severely. And then they broke off in two, and there we have the light and dark side of the Force. So to focus on the very first Jedi Knights, I'm curious as where that's gonna stick to, because lightsabers aren't like brand new in the films we have, but they've been around for probably about like I think about 10,000 years that lightsabers have been around for. So 25,000 years if we're gonna have the proton pack lightsabers that are literally lightsaber on a fucking cord on your back. Or we're not going to have lightsabers at all and just do more of like the sword style combat, just literally actual swords and shit like that. So I'm very curious. But pray to God that one's a little bit better than what we're getting soon.
Have you heard about this game called Farm Folks?
Can't say I have. Nope. Mwah.
Good. Oh, then this could be a blind reaction for you.
Beautiful. We love blind reactions.
Sure do.
Oh God. Oh no.
Farm Folks apologizes for asking for player feedback on its female character physics. I wonder what part of the female body, the physics they're asking about.
I am going to predict some jiggling going around here. Either that or someone made the ass too big.
Oh,
On their player models.
It's
definitely the jigglers.
It's the titties. Farm Folks, a third-person life simulator sandbox multiplayer game with an open-world experience, apologized for asking its players for feedback regarding physics for its female characters. On April 27th, Farm Folks posted on X, "All right, folks, it's time for some serious game development talk. We're tinkering with character physics in Farm Folks. Burning question, which version has the perfect breast jiggle physics?"
That's a legitimate question.
It's a great question.
I mean, you have to know as designers and devs, you have to know which one people prefer the most. What's the point of having a version if you have multiple? You have to figure out which one's the best. God, it's so hard.
Then shared 3 different videos with different physics for a female character. A follow-up post stated, "Does anyone want to see what 150% looks like?" So here's the post.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would love to.
Please.
Yeah, let's just throw that out there.
The post received backlash from a number of individuals, including consultant group Black Girl Gamers. Why does Black Girl Gamers get to just dictate what all females get to say?
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck what they say? Who gives a fuck?
And why they dictate what boobs do in a video game?
Yeah.
Don't
This
understand.
ain't it, they said on X. And a follow-up, it added, "Also, you can imagine boobs are sensitive subjects, especially since women have been subject to a lot of vitriol in gaming lately, and the latest discourse regarding sexualization of characters. If this indeed has body positivity intention, then in future it may be worth changing the copy of the tweet to reflect that. Additionally, if your bio disclosed that game is meant to be an adult farming simulator, then that might curb people's reactions to this post a bit," the company added.
Fair
Or,
enough.
as I like to say, or ask,
What the hell are you talking about?
Hmm.
Who are you talking?
shut
No.
the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No. I mean, again,
Has nothing to do
it's a
with you.
fucking video game. It's meant to be enjoyed. Who cares? All right. If the boobs jiggle a lot, fuck it. Turn up to 150% because why? It's fucking hilarious to watch the game break. It's just going to be hilarious. Who cares? Just stop, for the love of God.
One user wrote, "Good to know what game to avoid in the future. What the
Why?
fuck is this post?" Because
Like, I don't
boobs
understand it.
jiggle. I don't know. Why is this physic even something you think of, let alone ask your community for advice? If I was a woman, then I wouldn't feel safe with you. Good thing you won't ever be in the same room with them.
Yeah. Or ever meet any of them a day in your life.
You know, if you don't like what people say on Twitter, you can do this thing that's called block,
Mm-hmm.
and you won't see what they say.
Easy as pie.
Another post, "Long time backer of Farm Folks, have you? How long has Farm Folks been out that you're a long time backer? Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, unless they were asking for a startup, I highly doubt you're a long time backer.
For me, at least for me, long time backer is 10 years plus.
Now, see, for me, I consider myself a long-time backer of a game like Star Citizen. Why? Because I've been playing Star Citizen for 7 years. I'm a long-time backer of this game. I've paid money into the game because I wanted to. That's all it was. But it's just They just asked a simple question of like which version is best for their game, and people had a hissy fit. They're not saying like, hey, we want to see these boobs jiggle like all fucking day and just stare at it. Would you guys help us in picking the best one to help us stare at it?
Yeah.
They just asked, hey, which one's the best one for our character model?
Yeah. If anything, you can
It's a creative choice.
You can take it as this. Hey, we're trying to make these physics because we built this game in say Unreal Engine 5, so everything's going to move. We're trying to make it so they don't jiggle too much to where it looks unrealistic. We're trying to find the perfect fucking
balance.
But everyone always fucking takes it the other way. So I've a long time backer of Farm folks. I've enjoyed watching the development up to this point. Have you watched it up to the point like you've
like
you
literally
just
sat there day in
updates?
day out every hour?
You mean updates, or were you there over their shoulder? This post though, not so much. Not the wholesome content we've come to expect. Caroline, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. However, many of the comments shared their opinion on which physics often they preferred. I go with 50% since she's just jogging.
Yep, facts.
50% is my
50%.
first choice. Close second is 90. Oh, look, a woman.
Yep.
A dope black girl with anxiety.
Love that.
Just add a slider in settings. Oh, that could be fun.
That could be fun.
30% for me. 50%, but I think it should depend on the type of top worn and size of breasts, if that's possible. That's a great point.
That's probably possible.
And then still some shared their own thoughts. Sorry, but I find this completely unnecessary.
Okay.
Okay, well, boobs jiggle, get over it. 50%, it's there without just being a solid, rigid body, and it's not dead or alive. So yes, it's a happy medium. We need to know. I mean, how can we be sure? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
50%
saying?
seems right if we're talking no support or minimal, but active person wise, sturdy is more likely. Sports bras are a blessing. I think.
Yeah.
I honestly think it was more of just being like just fucking around.
Yeah.
Like that. I take it as a complete just fucking around, just joking. Like, hey, which one's fucking crazy? Because on these engines, like UE5, you can do shit like that. So why not just have fun with it? But again, here comes the fucking fun police.
Yeah, pretty much.
And guess what they did?
Ruined
Despite
it.
the seemingly overwhelming majority engaging with the post in good faith, farm folks issued an apology.
Yeah, they adhered to the nonsense.
Stupid
Go
idiot.
figure. Go fucking figure. Conform. They're afraid of fucking Twitter.
The company posted to X, "We want to apologize." In a company image, the company stated, "We'd like to address a recent post where we came to our community asking for feedback. Our intent is always to connect and grow with our players, but it's clear that we really missed the mark on our recent community feedback post. For that, we all sincerely apologize." No, you don't. No, you're not sorry. You're just trying to do this so you look better because you want people to buy your game and play your game. Like, stop being fake. You posted that because you wanted genuine feedback. If people get upset, tell them to go fuck off.
Seriously, I don't really understand the whole concept of that. But here I want to show you this real quick.
What you got?
What-
Oh, Jesus.
When character customization goes wrong. I don't get that. That's okay. But not asking for if boobs jiggle. I don't get it.
Wow. Holy shit. Farm folks continue. We had received concerns about the female player model's breast physics in the past. Oh, look, see?
Again, in the past. Again.
Right. They have received concerns about it in the past. So they said, okay, which one do you prefer? And they got fucking harassed by morons, and they
Who don't even play the game anyway.
probably not. And we thought we should ask the community what felt more appropriate.
Yeah, that's what you do.
This crossed the line. No, it didn't.
It didn't cross any fucking line. You allowed it.
People.
You allowed it to cross the line because you issued this apology, which means that you are agreeing with them that you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You were being devs. You were trying to find the best suitable course for the complaints. We should have told those people was exactly that right there. Hey, we've gotten complaints. We're trying to address it. We're trying to do our jobs. If you don't like it, don't buy the fucking game. Bye. Stick up for your fucking work.
Stick up for yourself too. Like, stop being fucking bullied by people. Like, who gives a shit? If this is why you did it, then who gives a fuck what people say?
Right.
Go fuck off. Like, I don't care about your bullshit. But no, we try to foster a welcoming community and post the subsequent replies made many of our community members uncomfortable and alienated. Wow, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up.
At a certain point, just shut the fuck up.
You know, like, it's a sad day, man. It's so sad when game developers won't stick up for their fucking work and they're so afraid of Twitter
or their team.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just what you create is what you want to create. There was no mistake. You wanted to create it.
The reply made
You
about
stick behind it.
150% physics was also inappropriate. No, it wasn't. It's called a fucking joke.
Yeah, it's fucking
called
joke.
a joke.
Which, by the way, I would love to see it just because it'd be hilarious.
It'd be fucking funny.
Everyone
And we
seems to
apologize
forget-
for that.
I guarantee you, a lot of the people that were commenting negatively on that post have played Skyrim and all the crazy fucking mods they've ever put into that game, and they should honestly be ashamed of themselves.
I bet all the people that had negative comments has fucking pronouns in their bios.
Other factual statement.
We are taking the necessary steps to learn from this, and we're committed to doing better moving forward. Whatever. No, you're fucking stupid. Next, the game developer stated, "We value the feedback from our community and work hard to include everyone in the discussion." Well, hold on now. Let's pause here. You say you value the feedback from your community. Well, the reason why you made the post about the titties bouncing was because you had feedback from the community in the past about that physics. So now what you're saying by making this statement is those people who made their concerns back then don't matter no more because of these few people got upset at me and I'm scared on Twitter. So they matter more than your concerns and the reason why we did it in the first place. You're alienating them now.
Right. And this is what I just said. What you intended, it was your work. It was not a mistake. It's your work. Defend your fucking work. Defend what you're trying to do because it's what your community wanted. Defend it. Don't be bullied by random fucking people who are never going to buy your game anyway.
We want to create a game that feels alive, which is why we pay close attention to every aspect of our world, from how weather and time affect the world to the characters' interactive presence within it. We want everyone to feel included. Not anymore, because the people who raise concerns, fuck them. In the game's development, and we'll be reevaluating how to best interact with the community and as well as how to best ask for feedback. You were all this because a couple fucking people were like, "Shame on you, man. That's so fucking weird, dude. Oh, I would feel unsafe around you, man." And you wrote all this because of those people on Twitter. And so again, the people on Twitter who probably don't play your game, you're going with
Probably
them
don't.
versus the people who play your game, and the reason you had the concerns because they voiced it because they played the game. These people don't play your game. They only saw your post because people retweeted it going, "This is kind of weird." I guarantee you, Black Girl Gamers company does not play this fucking game, and they saw it on Twitter because someone retweeted it or tagged them in it, and they had something to say because of course they do.
They had something to say because it gets clicks, because they make money, because they're content creators, and negative or positive, they don't care. They want clicks. That's also a very big problem too, is you shouldn't strive to get negative clicks to people to try to combat you just because it's a fucking click and it gets you more money. That's fucking stupid.
Look at the first comment. Since women have been subject to vitriol in gaming lately, she copies the fucking quote here, making men who want to be knock it off. It's not about women so much as making men who want to be women feel better because they can't have boobs. At any rate, as a woman, I assume 150% was hilarious.
Thank you. Because it is. I guarantee it. It was probably fucking hilarious. All that, that entire post was removed. That's what I was looking for on the other monitor. I was kind of trying to find it so I could see the physics, but it's been removed. So I can't. Right now, I'm currently looking at Supermarket Simulator, though, because it actually looks fun.
I own that game.
Do you really?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, really?
It's a fun game.
Well,
It's a
shit.
fun, stupid fucking game, man.
Yeah, I've just played nothing but World of Warcraft, to be honest with you.
It passes the fucking time. It does the thing it promises to do,
And it
and
does the thing well.
it does it well. It's fun. It's fucking
Oh,
stupid. Look at me. It's
there's
fucking stupid, but it's.
I
so,
know.
I don't know why. It just passes
I
time.
know.
It's just fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those games that are just fun like that. You know what I mean? But there's another Tarkov style game out there now.
Gray Zone.
Gray Zone. Gray Zone indeed.
I heard a lot of bad reviews about this game.
It seems to be mixed. 67% are positive. Meh.
Okay.
Tactical FPS realism joined prime military company that in a vast MMO open world. I heard a lot of meme things about this game, like finding people's like really fucking difficult from time to time.
Right.
One of my favorite content creators to watch with this game currently is Stankrat. He does a lot of Tarkov. He prides himself on just being a rat. Like he'll find places to hide, wait for people to come by and just fucking obliterate it, and he finds it hilarious because it is.
Oh, okay.
But he's actually really good at the fucking game. Like that's the hilarious part. He's really good at the game. But he just chooses to do that because it's hilarious. And so, you know, watching him play this game a little bit, he would run all the way across the map or wherever he spawns in at. He would go to where other players would come in on the helicopter at and wait in a bush. The minute you get off the helicopter, he's shooting you.
It's like I
guess
watching Summit when he plays Sea of Thieves and
yeah,
high
lay on people's
3
ships.
fucking hours, letting you collect 8 Athenas and then be like, haha, bitch.
I was here the whole time.
Choking down bananas.
My God.
There's also this game too. That is a newer game that I've been watching Moist Critical play. Mainly because that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to do that. Nope. It's a lie. You are a liar. It's where is it? This one.
Another crab's treasure?
Yeah. In a vibrant undersea kingdom on the verge of collapse, a hermit crab embarks on a treasure hunt to buy back his repossessed shell. The second game.
Just to fucking buy back his shell. My God.
What the fuck are you talking about?
My God, dude.
What? We got 52 people in here.
What up, though?
What up, though? Yeah. Real quick. I gotta bring this up too. What do you got? You got anything?
I'm just looking at some stuff here.
Dude. You're not gonna believe your fucking eyes. Hold on, let me see.
Okay, so that one's just a meme post.
Have you seen this?
Damn, the second one, huh?
The second Boeing whistleblower dies if they're raising concerns about their 737 Max. That's fucking being a whistleblower on Boeing's more deadly than fucking cancer at this rate. Holy shit!
Holy shit! That's like 2 in 40 days. God damn!
Jesus! Holy fuck!
My God. Okay, so this is just about the Star Wars Outlaws cover story, but I really don't care.
Yeah, we fucking covered that shit to death. That game's gonna suck too, but we're gonna play it. We're gonna stream it.
Oh yeah. We're never gonna play when it comes out in August. God help our fucking souls. Let's see.
I'm happy about it.
Starfield's bug. Oh Jesus Christ! That means I gotta go kill something. Oh, that means I gotta go kill something.
What?
Yeah, I gotta go kill something. I think.
Wait, what the fuck you killing?
I don't know. I don't think I saw his bug with the exclamation point, so I'm imagining I gotta go kill something. Oh yeah. So I don't know how to pronounce that. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Can't wait for that shit.
Hellblade 2. I just skip it and say Hellblade 2.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Right back. 1 second.
Well, it's on the ceiling. It's on the ceiling. I wonder if it's like a fucking let's see. I'm gonna try to predict what it is. I'm gonna say it's a fucking. It's a centipede. Oh, maybe millipede though. North Carolina. I'll say centipede. I'll go with centipede. That's what I'm going with. They just trying to do a show here. She's over here afraid of a bug. You know, what the fuck? Hey, get back here.
We're fucking battling bugs, man.
53 people in here. Hey, if
I know
anyone,
what Helldivers and Starship Troopers is all about.
if anyone wants to know, since there's 53 people in here, I have on my TV to my right. The Boston Bruins just beat the Toronto Maple Leafs in 7 games. Fuck you, Toronto. What was it?
It was I don't know what you call them, as a giant mosquito thing.
Oh, crane fly?
Whatever, man. Listen, it was on the ceiling, so I jumped up. I smacked the fuck out of it. I didn't notice the chair was right there. My fucking belly slid right down the fucking chair. Now I have a giant. That's not really a cut, really, but it hurts. All right. I got it though. I won.
Was it a big? It was a big
one, yeah.
It looked like a mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're called crane flies. They do fucking nothing.
Don't care. Wife told me to kill it. I
what
killed
they
it.
do is they like to sit on things.
But it was doing that until I
Is it?
I intervened and showed it a new way
I ain't never lie. I
called
ain't never
the
lie.
way of death.
It's rude. The fuck?
Yeah, it's just what I do from time to time.
Stop doing that.
I can't. You know, it's just one of those things. I just I just love it. No.
You love
let's see
killing
this real
bugs?
quick. No, not really. Trying to find some stuff.
You guys have cicadas down there brewing real bad right now?
Oh yeah, we do.
Nice, dude.
Oh yeah, we do.
First time in like 200 years?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sweet.
I mean, North Carolina has the most bugs out of the entire United States, I think.
Who fucking takes inventory of that?
I don't know.
How do you know
I'm
North Carolina has
really
the most bugs?
curious as to who, though. Because I have some words for you. I have some words. But yeah, so let's go into. Let's see.
Oh, Cat Williams was live tonight on Netflix? Shit.
What? Was he really?
Yeah.
On Netflix? Live? Damn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Shit.
Yeah, look at this fucking question on I just saw an X.
What?
Oh my fucking god.
What? What's that? Was this?
Did Padme really die of a broken heart?
Yes. Leave her the fuck alone. I swear to Christ. Stop with that. Stop. Yes, she did. Leave
But
her
it's
alone.
fucking like why does things need to be answered?
They don't have to be. Dude,
Some of the
just leave
best
them
things are
alone.
never answered.
Right. That's the point.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. They keep you always talking because guess what? If God forbid, if there ever need to be some kind of fucking add-on to somewhere, you have a story beat to do it.
Oh, that's right. I never finished Ahsoka.
You don't.
You told me the ending. I was like, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, so the way Ahsoka starts, so Ahsoka and Thrawn are so Ahsoka's here, Thrawn's here, and at the end of the show, they switch.
Ah, so she's left the planet. He goes back for some reason.
Nothing happened. They literally just switch places, and where it ends is the exact same spot where it started. Nothing happens to any of them.
Ahsoka season 2 coming out 2025.
Can't wait.
How does she get off of that planet? Luke.
She just fucking blinks.
Yeah.
And she's fucking.
So we do have another upcoming Star Wars show, by the way. Or is it a movie or is it a show? I don't know. I can't remember. It is the Skeleton Crew. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
Yeah, I fucking know. Okay.
is this the one where it's like the
I
dude
ain't
and a
happy
bunch of
about it.
kids
I don't
flying
fucking
around
know.
space? I don't remember.
No, Skeleton Crew. It's
Oh,
about.
yeah. Skeleton Crew is a story of 4 children who discover a secret on their homeworld. The kids subsequently wind up on a starship and find themselves lost somewhere far from home. The series will take place during the same time period The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. That's how Ahsoka gets back. This random pilot dude with 4 kids gonna randomly find her on a fucking planet.
You just made the list, stupid idiot.
I don't
At this
kick
point,
you
they
a
all
fuck.
fucking need to be on the
Just
list. I don't know.
fucking stop making
Yeah, that's
Star
right, yeah.
Wars shit.
It's Jude Law, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. God damn it. Man, they just love ruining every fucking thing.
Mm-hmm. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Helmers, the Daniels directed an episode of the series alongside Jack Schumer, Howard, Isaac Chung. Okay,
Unfucking real.
that's it. Really? No, that's definitely not it. We're gonna go find more stuff on this. Star Wars
What? How
Skeleton.
come you're not
Crew.
fucking Fast and Furious 11?
Who gives a fuck?
Hey,
Um,
who gives a fuck about Star Wars?
it's still Star Wars Day, sir. Thanks.
Go fuck.
I just want to see like the kind of adventure. And it must be they're trying to make it an enjoyable series. If you have to try to make it an enjoyable series, you're failing at it already.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but you fucking failed already. If you have to ask, is this enjoyable? You failed.
I'm trying to make it enjoyable for you. Are you liking it?
Just fucking stop. Don't do it. Was a lot of contradictory at the time, the place of nature, or other times, a place of a threat. It's not gonna be a threat. They're kids. The series will be conveyed through the perspective of children. There you go. With Jude Law, just random children with Jude Law.
Not weird at all.
It would depict danger, calling a relationship between the children and adults a goofy relationship. All right, and we're done with that. Moving on. It's gonna be a goofy relationship between the kids and adults.
All right, yeah, well, watch
That
this.
can't be good.
Lisa Jacob says Robin Williams wrote a letter to her school principal after she got expelled for starring in Mrs. Doubtfire. The principal got the letter, framed the letter, put it up in the office, and didn't ask me to come back.
I mean,
Hey, he stuck to his fucking guns.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Get out of here, bitch. I said you can't.
But he got a letter from Robin Williams,
Thanks for the letter, I guess.
signed and all, guaranteed, handwritten.
Also, people, don't do this shit. Let's not make this a fucking thing again. Don't do this shit. The strangers have been spotted on house cameras across the fucking country. But they show up. Bam, 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 shot, killed. Bye.
So depending what state you're in, you can absolutely be shot that way. Absolutely.
You should be shot that way. In any state.
Again,
like
This goes back to like the killer clown thing, right? The clown stood in the road with chainsaws and shit. First off, if I'm driving down a road and I see with a chainsaw and I'm like, oh fuck, oh no, a clown, I stop. And you start revving your chainsaw and start stepping towards me, I'm shooting you. That's all that comes down to. Sorry. Self-defense. I mean, I don't tell you. I don't know why people are like, oh no, a clown. Just drive into them. Do something.
Yeah, I was
know.
gonna say, why'd you stop? If I'm driving down the road and a clown walks out and he has a chainsaw, well, I'm not stopping.
I like to take risks. So there's
What
that.
the fuck am I stopping? Oh shit, a clown with a fucking chainsaw? Well, that's fucking weird. Well,
So it's weird they put a speed bump there.
don't do that.
Yeah, I mean it's got, and then the strangers. Now, granted, I don't think that the strangers where that idea came from actually was ever caught. I don't know. I don't remember if they were actually caught. I don't think they were. But I imagine they're in their probably at their 60s by now. I think the age ranges were around 30 to 40, and that was only about 10 years ago. Never mind, probably like 50s. But
Oh my
and
god.
again, it's a fun little game that I usually win, and it's called Fuck Around and Find Out.
They're ruining everything.
I'll reboot with the Maze Runner. Why? It's fucking perfect the first time.
Why? I'm pretty sure that first Maze Runner came out in fucking 2014.
Pretty sure it did.
It's been 10 years at the very moment. Look.
The Maze Runner 2014. Yep.
This franchise quite literally just ended. But why? One of my favorite gifts ever. Wow,
Mhm.
stop
I mean, it's true.
ruining shit.
No, it's their job to ruin everything. Because why? If you enjoy it, it's gonna be rebooted, and then you'll hate it.
They're so creatively bankrupt. They don't know what to fucking do and what to make that they just remake. It's like that bit that George Carlin used to have back in the day when he used to make fun of people. He would videotape their family outings, and he's like, and people actually fucking put this shit up on the shelves. And he's like, and do people actually watch this shit? Are people so bankrupt morally that they already watch shit they've already done? And that's what we're doing in Hollywood. We're remaking shit we've already seen to the T of the letter.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't talk about shit. Hold on, we got pulled up.
What are we talking about? Wait, did we actually miss something? This is the first time we've actually missed something.
Yeah, we didn't talk about Mufasa.
Mufasa, the one thing I really don't give a fuck about because it ruins everything.
That's the actual title of the movie.
Jesus Christ.
Mufasa, the Lion King. Wow.
We didn't stray far, guys. We didn't stray far.
How
We
long
literally
did
just took-
you come from up to that one?
Seriously.
All night? You literally took the Lion King name and put Mufasa in front of it.
Literally, a group of writers sat around going, "Listen, this is what we're gonna look. Hear me out, all right? The Lion King, Mufasa before it."
So
And that's how we got that.
here's what's interesting about this. So I'll pull it up in a second because
My
I want to
God.
go over the cast. The cast of this, what is now being dubbed a prequel sequel. Okay. Look at this poster. We already did this.
Yes,
This
we
is in
did.
The Lion King. Simba looking at Mufasa when Rafiki said, "Look harder." And then he touched the water and his magic paw turned it into his dad. I don't fucking know. Some weird shit. So let's look at the cast. Okay, we got Aaron Pierre as Mufasa. Okay, as Scar, pretty good. So Pumbaa.
Seth Rogen
Oh.
was, yeah.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would we need Timon and Pumbaa and Mufasa? Oh, because it's a prequel sequel. Oh, Simba, Nala. Why the fuck will we need Simba and Nala? We already saw those motherfuckers in The Lion King.
My God.
Why are you?
This just goes to show they didn't have enough content for just Mufasa. They said, bring in the first movie again, baby.
Hold on.
Because if we can release it twice and people will watch it, we can do it a third time.
I'm going to pull the trailer, but I'm not going to play the sound.
Oh, dear Lord. Here we go.
I'm not going to play the sound.
You don't have to, believe me.
Oh, I know.
Fucking ingrained in my fucking skull.
Mhm. So we're going to.
I don't know if anyone can tell. I'm very excited for this.
First off, look how hideous this fucking CGI is right here.
Not even that. Go down one.
Shut up. Ah! I don't give a fuck. Start screaming at me. Okay? I'm
Ah.
gonna. So
The
what I'm
same place, but frozen.
But but there's snow on it. All right,
This,
so I'm gonna.
this is Frozen meets the Lion King.
I want to pause it every time there's a scene that is from the original Lion King.
Right there.
Yeah, that's one. Well, okay,
Right
I mean
there.
like the actual characters doing.
Right there.
there's Mufasa
You mean
looking over
Simba.
the pride.
You mean
Right,
Simba.
looking over the pride. I wonder if he's gonna
Oh, look.
horrendous CGI.
Well, look.
Look at
He's technically a cheetah.
Yeah, what the fuck? What? Why? Who needs this shot? First off, he wouldn't be
The director of
even-
300 needs that shot. That's
He
who.
wouldn't need to see that. Like, how would he see that? How would he see himself?
Ah, yes.
Okay, so is this Mufasa or is this Mufasa's
A
dad?
fly. Mufasa, most likely.
Oh, oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
That's Simba and Nala right there.
Oh, I just can't wait to be here. Yeah,
Yep, that's it
what
right
they
there.
did during it, and they actually did this exact sequence in that same song. Simba did it, and
Yeah,
here we
jumping
are
hippo
again.
to hippo. Yeah. Yep. The stampede.
A stampede in a gorge.
Weird. Rafiki being Rafiki. That's typically.
I guess.
All right, a new shot. Okay. Oh, that was in there.
Okay, a new shot, but the idea is the same.
Same. Yep.
When it's Simba and Nala chasing after each other after when
Yep.
the Elton John song's blaring in your face.
Yeah.
Can you feel?
All right. I did like that song.
Me too. It's great. Oh, look, the circle of life. Get
Yep,
it?
there it is. Boom.
You literally have animals walk in a fucking circle.
Again, if you're gonna
Oh,
look, it's Mufasa talking to Mufasa.
remember who you are.
It's
Simba.
who you are. Vader.
Rawr. Oh, there's
Look.
Timon and Pumbaa
Yeah, there they are, right there.
helping the fight at the end of the movie.
In
Where
a
did we see
fire.
that? Where do we see that at?
With a fire at Pride Rock.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Lion King. Jesus fuck.
Man,
The original, not the original. The remake of the original made like $1.6 billion. For the love of
some
fucking God,
reason it did.
don't go and see. You're literally going to be paying for the same fucking movie twice because not only is it a shot,
Technically 3 times.
it's Simba and Nala is in, and their daughter is in this. Why are you making a prequel sequel? How the fuck is that possible? Are you going to show me Mufasa dying again?
How much was this? How much was this fucking movie?
Probably like $350 million.
God, please tell me. Please tell me.
Well, how much was the first one? The first remake? That could be a good barometer. Plus
Oh, yeah.
inflation.
Yeah. Lion King live action budget. 260 million. So
Okay,
probably around 300 million.
Oh, hold on. Look at this. We got updates live on the show. I got to go back to this one.
Oh, live update, everybody. Live update. What we got?
Bullshit. Helldivers 2 update. Game is now unavailable to purchase on Steam in tons of countries due to the PSN login requirement. Weird. I thought you were working on it. Steam is approving refund requests for players even if they played over 2 hours.
What? Hold on.
Over
Wait.
100,000 negative reviews since change was made. And community managers are encouraging gamers to share the thoughts in reviews to pressure Sony. So now, if you missed there's 56 people in here now, which is what's up? How you doing? But in the beginning show, this was our first fucking topic we talked about. They were literally talking about how the countries that don't have PSNs, it's ongoing and they're working on it.
We're
And
working
literally,
on it.
We've been live for 2 hours and 13 minutes, and now there's a new
We're
update going.
working on it.
It's not available in your country, and Steam is approving refunds, even if you played
Regardless.
even if you played over 2 hours, which is their limit
Yep.
requirement.
Regardless.
Steam knows what's up because Steam is not. They're for people. That's what. That's
Right.
what they.
It's Valve. I mean, they're
Come
they're
on,
not gonna
man.
try to fuck people over. They're really not. I mean, they actually stand up for their titles. But again, this is what happens. All right, you have Sony pressuring Arrowhead, saying, "Hey, enforce the shit, fix the problem, and get it moved out." They said, "Fine, no big deal." People are pissed off, and they go, "Well, okay." One, the CEO didn't know how many countries even had PSN enabled, which is, by the way, 62 out of 190 countries. So it's less than it's technically about 65 to 70% of all countries of the world do not have PSN, but have access to Helldivers 2 right now because of Steam.
Right.
They can no longer play now. So you're looking at roughly what? 190, 62, 137 countries.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the Steam charts right
137 countries that are now going to refund your fucking game.
now. Brother, The last time
Good
early in the
fucking
show when we
luck.
talked about this, it was their the current players was 111,000. Let me show you what they're at right now.
My God. And then you have the CEO of Arrowhead not knowing. Oh God,
Playing an hour ago,
95,000, Jesus.
95.
Whew.
They went
Yikes.
from 120
Yep, down
to
to
111 in 2 days to 95,000. You're
in
talking
the
about a
last hour,
fucking
in the last hour. That is
be
important. The last hour.
crashing. You're muted, by the way.
I don't know why I'm muted. Why am I muted? It's green. Can you hear me now?
Or is it just me?
Can you hear me now?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I muted the tab. So
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
I was like,
It's
what
not
the fuck?
muted. But again,
yeah, I realized it wasn't you when I couldn't hear the music either.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, again, and the CEO didn't understand the PSN in the countries, didn't know that in the UK and Ireland that the PSN accounts require face recognition and/or an upload of the driver's license, and then said to people that were looking into it because the CEO and one of the community managers on Discord, Spitz, or what the fuck his name is? What the fuck is his name?
It's Spitz.
Spitz or something like that.
SPITZ.
Yeah, we're working on it because people who shouldn't be who can't make a goddamn PlayStation Network account, you're not going to require one. You're going to be able to play. An hour or 2 hours in, you're no longer allowed to play the game.
This is
What
just not
happened?
available in those countries.
What happened to your statement of we're working on it, and in those countries you won't be required to have one? You can play freely. Now they can't play at all. Arrowhead needs to stick up for their fucking title
Seriously.
and tell Sony to go fuck off.
Yeah, please, fuck off. Dude, like, stop
That's
it.
Fuck off. They have made enough money to be solo without Sony as a publisher. And on top of that, go get Microsoft involved. They'll be glad to fucking give you a spot. Because it's Phil Spencer. It's just what he fucking does. The man bought the parent company of fucking Bethesda because Bethesda said no. You know what I mean? But again, they need to stick up for their fucking title.
Here, check this out real quick. Let's go back. Because I'm reading comments now.
Oh, comments.
Right.
What we got?
Someone said all this negativity towards just putting in your email and making a password is crazy. And the guy who posted said, read the first part again. There are a lot of countries where PSN doesn't work. This guy says, not to mention that people rightfully do not trust PSN and have had major issues with them in the past. The UK requires ID to register for PSN, by the way. Damn, what the fuck? UK's wild. Germany, too.
UK, Germany, and Ireland.
It keeps growing.
Pretty big fucking area to cover that you need to upload either a picture of your driver's license or your fucking face.
Yeah,
for
full
age
facial. So that means you have to do one of these. Slow turn your head to get so they can map your whole fucking face like you're in a fucking video game. No.
Now,
Just
see,
like a play. Plus,
now,
something I
see-
didn't have to do that before. I got to do it now.
Now, see, some people will go, well, Apple requires that for the Face ID. Okay, I understand that. Here's my thought process behind that. Apple hasn't had a fucking leak of 70 million users.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah.
In 2011, PlayStation Network had 70 million users completely hijacked. All their shit, all their information, everything about it, hijacked. In 2014, again, some odd million users. Why in God's name would I trust them with anything? Just for example, my son has a PlayStation 5 with a PlayStation Network account. I buy him gift cards to use on that. I'm not putting my fucking credit card on that goddamn thing.
No.
Not doing it.
No.
Again, stick behind what you created and tell Sony to fuck off. They are your publisher. All right. If they want to drop you, so be it. You've made your money. You have more than enough to keep it going, enough to get in talks with Xbox and push it forward. Defend your work. Take pride in what you actually do.
Oh,
My God.
Here's something I didn't know. let me change the banner to just talking shit. Check this the fuck out. Interesting. Wes Ball, the director of the upcoming live-action The Legend of Zelda movie. What? There's a fucking live-action Zelda movie coming?
Sounds what?
Shit.
What?
Wes Ball. I'm pretty sure Wes Ball was the guy who wrote Maze Runner. I think.
I think so.
Wes Ball.
Live action Zelda movie.
No. Yeah, he did.
Shigeru Miyamoto, the Legend of Zelda creator.
No, he directed the Maze Runner. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, so Shigeru Miyamoto, I'm butchering that, I'm sorry. Legend of Zelda creator, representative director at Nintendo, will produce the film with Avi Arad, the producer of a wide array of movies, including Oscar-winning Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, while Jurassic World writer Derek Connolly is reportedly handling the script for Zelda. Okay, I mean, there's worse choices. Look at Star Wars. Live action, huh?
Live.
Yeah, so
Fucking
fans are
action.
unsure how to feel about the live action take, and it's currently unclear which Zelda story the movie will adapt or whether it be all new adventure. Nintendo may opt in to explore the most recent successful entries in the franchise, Breath of the Wild, especially the open door of the sequel. True. Tears of the Kingdom. That's really about it. Okay. Ball, who is known for the Maze Runner trilogy, the upcoming Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I Planet of the Apes stuff can just fucking stop, please. Tired of that. Right, I'm much of a Nintendo guy personally. Says on the movie. Blah, 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 blah. I gotta hope Link actually talks in the movie. I hope not. I hope Link's a fucking mute the whole time, because it'd be fucking hilarious. and all of a sudden he's had a fairy in the background.
There was a cartoon in the 80s wherein Link talked, and he talked just like this. All right, come on! That's how he talked. I want that.
I hope it's that.
I hope it's that voice too.
Let's see. Could do it like the movie Waiting, where he gets interrupted all movie till he finally goes off the rails at the end of the movie. You could do something like that.
Pea stained denim jeans being sold online for $608.
I don't understand the human race. We're doomed.
We're fucked. Well, brother,
when we start buying pea stained jeans.
Yeah, they come like that. They come pre-peed. Pre-pee.
Love that.
That's all
I'm in the wrong line of business. Need to
So
start
with that,
peeing my jeans.
we can play the song.
Yes, this song.
Thanks for watching our stupid fucking show. I hope we made you laugh or breathe hard through your nose.
This one.
Don't be too upset cause the show is over, so adios mi amigo. So however the hell that goes.
We had 56 people in here at one time. We still have 55 people. I appreciate it. I love all you fucking beautiful fucks.
Damn straight.
But time to go. This is my living room.
Literally
That's
where I
his
sleep.
bedroom. Yeah.
Literally.
Children are